At Toyota of Vineland, we have a huge selection of quality pre-owned vehicles inspected to give you peace of mind and offered at incredible values, starting as low as $49.95. Get top dollar for your trade. Plus, our Toyota certified vehicles come with a limited warranty and roadside assistance. At Toyota of Vineland, we strive to be the best dealership in town by taking care of what's really important, you. So come to Toyota of Vineland. We have the best cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
At Toyota of Vineland, we have a huge selection of quality pre-owned vehicles inspected to give you peace of mind and offered at incredible values, starting as low as $49.95. Get top dollar for your trade. Plus, our Toyota certified vehicles come with a limited warranty and roadside assistance. At Toyota of Vineland, we strive to be the best dealership in town by taking care of what's really important, you. So come to Toyota of Vineland. We have the best cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
At Toyota of Vineland, we have a huge selection of quality pre-owned vehicles inspected to give you peace of mind and offered at incredible values, starting as low as $49.95. Get top dollar for your trade. Plus, our Toyota certified vehicles come with a limited warranty and roadside assistance. At Toyota of Vineland, we strive to be the best dealership in town by taking care of what's really important, you. So come to Toyota of Vineland. We have the best cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
At Toyota of Vineland, we have a huge selection of quality pre-owned vehicles inspected to give you peace of mind and offered at incredible values, starting as low as $49.95. Get top dollar for your trade. Plus, our Toyota certified vehicles come with a limited warranty and roadside assistance. At Toyota of Vineland, we strive to be the best dealership in town by taking care of what's really important, you. So come to Toyota of Vineland. We have the best cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
At Toyota of Vineland, we have a huge selection of quality pre-owned vehicles inspected to give you peace of mind and offered at incredible values, starting as low as $49.95. Get top dollar for your trade. Plus, our Toyota certified vehicles come with a limited warranty and roadside assistance. At Toyota of Vineland, we strive to be the best dealership in town by taking care of what's really important, you. So come to Toyota of Vineland. We have the best cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
At Toyota of Vineland, we have a huge selection of quality pre-owned vehicles inspected to give you peace of mind and
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Hermits Broadcasting Channel for St. Augustine's final matchup this season against Lenape here in Richland, New Jersey. I'm Ryan Marango, and tonight I'm here with my partner, John Rinkowitz. How are you doing tonight, John?
Hey Ryan, I'm doing great tonight. I'm looking forward to this matchup as we'll get to see the Hermits team get another shot at success this week. While this Lenape team has proved to be a strong force in South Jersey, the Hermits look to hand them their second loss to add to their 5-1 record.
Yeah, Rank, this offense for Lenape that is led by quarterback Brady Long has played very well this season with weapons such as Tyler Davis and Xavier Coleman. Look to see the passing game aggressively used throughout the game. Another player to keep an eye on for this Lenape offense would be Kobe Ray Reed, who has 553 total scrimmage yards and 3 touchdowns this year. Lenape's strong defense surrounds 2 of their defensive playmakers in Luke Cole, who leads the team with 73 tackles this season, and Tyler Davis, with the team leading 4 interceptions. While on the other hand, how are the Hermits looking this season?
After a 3-1 start to the season for the Hermits, they look to recover tonight in their final game after losing their last 2 matchups against Holy Spirit and Williamstown. The electrifying duo of Nasir Hill and Kanye Udo for the Hermits will look to continue to make big plays tonight. And we're kicked off here in Richland. This season, Kanye has rushed for 595 yards with 4 touchdowns to go with it. And Nasir has contributed to the passing game with 310 yards on 17 receptions. On the defensive end, Hill also has 3 interceptions, which is only behind Kenny Selby's 4 for the Hermits. The defensive line run by Brady Small was also able to get quarterback Doug Brown on multiple occasions last game against Williamstown.
Yeah, now we're about to get our first look at this Hermits defense today as Williamstown's offense is taking the field. Looking back on their last games, the Hermits and Lenape are both looking to improve. After last game, the Hermits lost 6-0 to Williamstown and Lenape 21-7 to Holy Spirit.
Lenape takes back for the stat. They go to double reverse here to number 1. That's Xavier Coleman, and he's picked up about a 12-yard gain.
Good run on the outside by Coleman there, getting to the Hermits sideline off the stretch. That's going down to be a first down for Lenape.
See a lot of trickery there in the backfield with the double reverse to start off the game. Maybe trying to catch the Hermits off guard.
Yeah, Coleman is a very much used weapon on this Lenape offense, as this year he has contributed to both the passing and rushing game.
Brady Long getting under center here. Takes a snap. Quick pass to the outside, and number 2 can't hang on to it.
Number 2, Tyler Davis right there, who was getting the pass from Brady.
Brady going over the sideline, take a word with the coach here.
Brady now trotting back onto the field. There's Lenape offense on 2nd down and 10.
See, trying to get their big names, Xavier Coleman and Tyler Davis, involved. They're the top 2 receivers on this Lenape offense. Number 4, Kobe Reed lined up in the slot for this play. Brady Long in the pistol. They go to a screen out to Kobe Ray Reed. He's taking up the sideline against Lenape and gets pushed out for about a 3-yard gain.
Good play there by the Hermits defense, getting out into the flat, swallow Kobe Reed.
That's what they got to do to stop this Lenape offense, is prevent their big-name players from breaking away on big plays.
Yeah, Rick, especially with Brady Long at quarterback today. Their passing game is a big part of their offense.
They'll be looking to get their top 3 offensive players, and Xavier Coleman, Tyler Davis, and Kobe Reed the ball a lot. And they might go back to screens like that often this game just to try and give them big play opportunities. You see 4 receivers lined up on the left here. And Lenape takes a timeout.
Possible confusion by Lenape there, as they had a very unique formation out there on the field. And a diamond out in the flat.
They've been looking to get a screen to one of their big playmakers on 3rd and 7. It's an early timeout here for Lenape. Maybe a little shaken up to start the game, as I had a little confusion before the last snap.
Coach Lancetta now rallying his guys for this 3rd and 8. Looking to get a defensive stop on the first drive of the game.
Brady Long for Lenape is coming off of a 154-yard outing against Holy Spirit with a touchdown and a couple of picks to go with it. Lenape's going to come back out in that same formation with the 4 receivers lined up out left. Maybe we'll see a screen here on the left side as they try and pick up the first down on 3rd and 7. Brady Long rolling out to his left, throws a cross body, and that's incomplete. Looking for Tyler Davis across the middle.
Yeah, rolling out to this Hermits sideline. Number 55, Brady Smalls, was trying to get pressure on Long. Throwing back, and the receiver just hit it off his fingers before dropping to the ground. Now the punt team will come out for Lenape.
It's a big defensive stop for the Hermits, who had a pretty good game defensively last week, holding Williamstown to only 6 points. Kenny Selby, the safety, coming up to make the play.
Anthony Salone up now punting the ball.
High punt. No one's going to get under for the Hermits. Oh, ball's loose. Looked like Franklin Sims, number 25, got hit with the bounce there.
Hermits still have possession of the ball after that very, very shaky punt and recovery there.
And the Hermits will be taking it from their own 25 here.
Hermits offense now looking to create a spark on this first drive. Last week, they were held to 0 points against Williamstown, looking to make a comeback this week.
We'll get to see our first look at the Hermits offense led by Trey McClure, who's coming off a not-so-great outing last week against Williamstown. We'll look to bounce back here in his final game of the season against Lenape. See a fullback and running back in the backfield, along with McClure in the pistol. Sending pressure on the first play. Hands it off to Kanye, breaking the tackle. Gives him about a 5-yard gain.
Kanye with a good burst there up the middle, driving a couple Lenape defenders down. They're going to place it at about a 2nd and 5 now for the Hermits.
This Lenape defense was not too great against the run last week, as they went up against one of the best running backs in the state, Cheek Smith. They have a big task ahead of them this week with Kanye. Here goes McClure, winding up in the pistol. Hands it off to Kanye again. Cuts back up the middle. And, oh, that's Sims. Franklin Sims. And he looks like he's right on the first down marker.
That will be a first down for the Hermits. Hermits now moving chains on their first offensive drive. It'll be exciting to see what they have in store today.
Yeah, they'll be looking to get the ball in Nasir Hill's hands, who has racked up a good amount of receptions this season. He has 17 receptions for 310 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, it'll be key to note that tonight the Hermits are looking to avoid their first losing season since 2011, which has been 9 years.
Yeah, they'll need the win tonight to keep it up as they're going into the game at 3-3. 2 running backs in the backfield. Kanye's motioned out. Tight end formation. Here goes the tight end. Here's Franklin Sims on the carry. Bounced out right. He's tackled after about a 5-yard gain.
Good read there by Franklin Sims to get to the edge, using his power to burst upfield. Now it's going to be a 2nd and 6 for the Hermits.
Yeah, the Hermits have picked up a couple of decent gains here on their first 4 plays of the drive. All have been running plays to their 2 main backs in Kanye and Franklin Sims.
Yeah, Rank. It'll be interesting to see if they use this rushing game a lot today for the Hermits. They have a lot of weapons on this offense. Who gets the ball will be the question.
Lenape's lined up. They got a lot of members up in the box. Oh, that's play action. Overthrows Nasir Hill on the outside.
From the fake, the pass is a little bit too high for Nasir, who's running that small comeback on the far sideline.
Trying to throw the defense off after going the 4 straight run plays. Try to get him with the play action.
Yeah, Hill has been very great for this offense this season, both running the ball and catching the ball. He has been the leading receiver for the Hermits.
We might see a lot of that play action tonight if the Hermits can continue to get their running game going. Franklin Sims in the backfield along with Kanye. Lenape once again stacking the box, preparing for the run. Here comes Nasir in motion. McClure steps back, rolls out left, throws outside to Nasir, and is overthrown again.
Hermits are now being forced to punt after that last play.
Comes Chase Hickey out to punt for the Hermits.
Chase Hickey having a good season so far for the Hermits, creating some great punts. Even last week against Williamstown, setting the Hermits defense up in better field position to create a stop.
Lenape has Xavier Coleman. Oh, and it's a fumble on the snap for the Hermits. Hickey still gets the punt off, but it's deflected and stopped at about the 50 by the Hermits.
Low snap there by the long snapper on the punt. All at the fingers of Hickey. Was just able to get it off, so it wasn't stopped back down near the 30.
Lenape will start this drive with excellent field position as they're already in Hermits territory.
Yeah, almost near disaster there on that last play, John. Hopefully the Hermits defense can create a stop here against Lenape offense as they did on the first drive.
Yeah, Ryan Hickey was still able to get the punt off after fumbling the snap. Well, it wasn't really a great snap in the first place, but he was still able to get it off. And then it was tipped at the line of scrimmage and stopped at about the 50.
Here's first down now on the Hermits 48.
Xavier Coleman in motion, and they hand it off to him. And he's going to get nowhere. Great stop by the Hermits defensive line.
Coleman being tackled there by Dennis Jacquez and Rob Adamson on the defensive line. So often Rob Adamson having a great season so far for the Hermits.
Yeah, if the Hermits can continue to stop the run this week against Lenape and Ray Reed, they all have a great chance of winning this ball game. Lenape also has that lethal passing attack with Coleman and Tyler Davis, though. It's going to be a good one to watch.
Yeah, with this run game, the Hermits could also create a rush on the quarterback if they do resort to the passing game, as they do here.
You got a lot of pressure. Oh, that pass is caught by Tyler Davis, and he's going to take it in for a touchdown.
Tyler Davis going all the way on that last play. Bobbled the ball off the catch, kind of caught up with the Hermits defender, and then burst of speed down the sideline all the way into the end zone. Lenape's going to score first here, ladies and gentlemen.
Initially, that pass looked like a disaster for Lenape, as it looked like it was thrown right at a member of the Hermits. But Tyler Davis was able to hang on to it and break loose for the touchdown. That's 50 yards to the house.
Yeah, great speed by Lenape right there, especially Tyler Davis getting it in the end zone. Great determination to catch that ball and run in. Now you have number 45 for Lenape. Dylan Shank here, kick the extra point.
Shank is 15 for 17 on points after attempts this season and 3 for 6 on field goals. Big start to the game for Lenape as they're able to get on the board first here.
Yeah, as you just said, John, momentum shift right there on that first drive. Hermits are holding them pretty good on that first play, and then big gain by Tyler Davis into the end zone.
The extra point is good by Dylan Shank. Lenape will be looking to get a lead early tonight because that might force the Hermits to pass the ball more, which is something that has proved to be not as effective as their running game.
Yeah, the Hermits' running game has really been their strong point this season. When they're able to get that running game going, the play action, as you said earlier, is a big part of their game, getting play action to Nasir. They've run a lot of slants and posts with him across the middle where he's able to break free.
Yeah, St. Augustine will be looking to keep the ball in the hands of Kanye from Franklin Sims as they have on that first drive. If they can get them down the field and continue to get first downs, then they'll be in a good spot.
Lenape coming out the kick now. Hermits looking to capitalize on their second drive here and tie the game up.
And they're going to have Nasir Hill back to field the kick. Oh, wait, that's not. Yep, Nasir Hill.
Yeah, along with Nasir Hill, we have Bradley Powell all the way back for the Hermits, down around the 5-yard line to receive. Shank getting ready to kick.
And here we go. Lenape's kicking off now. It's a good kick. Looking like it's going to Nasir Hill. He fields it almost out of bounds. And now he's trying to come back across field. Doesn't really make much out of that. He's just stopped just short of the 15.
Yeah, Bradley Powell taking the return right there. Caught it before it went out of bounds, which would have been a penalty. Safely brings it back into the field, but they are down inside their 20 now.
I don't know if Coach Pete's going to like that decision.
Yeah, a little bit of a poor decision right there to take it back. But now we will get to see this Hermits offense once again on the field, trying to take it all the way on their second drive.
Hermits will likely be going for a short, long drive with using the run, take time off the clock. Clear in the pistol. And Lenape sends a lot of pressure on the handoff to Kanye. Picks up a few yards on the carry.
Yeah, Lenape stocking the box early, knowing that Hermits are likely going to use their running game a lot this game. Still kind of able to push forward now for a 2nd and 6. Look to see a little bit of trickery today, too. It's not unlikely that Coach Beaton has had to use a little bit of those trick plays against teams, flea flickers, turnarounds, and a lot of his weapons on offense being used.
Yeah, we saw a little tricky to start off the game from Lenape on the double reverse to Xavier Coleman. Maybe we'll see a little bit of that from the Hermits on this drive. Nasir Hill in motion. McClure takes a snap, hands it off to Franklin Sims. He breaks free, going down the left side. He's at the 50, the 40, one man to beat, and he's pushed out at almost the 30-yard line.
Franklin Sims with a big burst now on that left sideline over near the Lenape bench, getting down into the Lenape territory now. That is a big play for the Hermits, and that has been a big part of their offense this year. Those big plays have gotten them started, and that's what leads to points for them.
That's what the Hermits have been looking for all game to start here with them beating down the Lenape defense with those short runs with Kanye and Franklin. And they've been waiting for one to break free, and that one goes for a little over 50.
Yeah, last week we did see Kanye break 2 of them in their loss to Williamstown, but now Franklin Sims is contributing to that big play game, that big run on that last play. Great blocking there by the offensive line of the Hermits, too, creating the hole for him to get through down the sideline.
Yep, that was excellent blocking as we now see Kanye in the backfield. Takes a run off to the left side, gets down to the 30, and he's pushed out almost at the Lenape 25.
Another good stretch there by Kanye. This Hermits rushing game really off to a good start so far.
Yeah, even with Lenape stacking the box, the Hermits are still able to get those runs off tackle and run down the sidelines of this Lenape defense.
Yeah, after a little bit of a tough week last year with all the blitzes that Williamstown was sending at them, Hermits' offensive line looking really good so far. They're creating holes both inside and outside for both the running backs of Sims and Udo to run through.
They haven't looked good. They've been coming out in this pistol formation with a fullback to the left or right of McClear and then a running back behind him. Nasir's also been motioning a lot as he has been here. Here goes Kanye up the middle, and he's stopped for about a gain of 1.
They're going to move the chains here for a first down for the Hermits. Almost in red zone territory now. Hermits look to get on the board.
We'll look to see if the Hermits want to get the ball in Nasir's hands or if they'll keep it on the ground with Kanye and Franklin here. Seeing the same formation for the Hermits. Lenape's got about 7 in the box there. It's another handoff to Sims. He's going up the left side, takes it down to about the 15-yard line. Sims is having himself a game today.
And yeah, another good game by Sims. So far this season, Sims has 34 rushing attempts for 142 yards to go along with 3 touchdowns. But tonight, after that big run and then that good burst there, he's having himself a night so far to complement Kanye Udo's running.
And it looks like we have an injury here for Lenape. I can't tell who's down there for them, but this will be an injury timeout.
Yeah, it looks to be number 4, Kobe Ray Reed, down in the field, which is a crucial part of this offense for Lenape.
Yeah, Kobe Ray Reed on defense has 45 tackles this season to go along with 1 interception. And he also contributes to the offensive side as he has 30 rushing attempts on the season with 2 touchdowns and 185 yards. This will be a big loss for Lenape. It looks like he's in a lot of pain right now.
Yeah, while Ray Reed is down on the field, both teams now looking to figure out what they're going to be doing on the 2nd and 2 now that the Hermits are now in the red zone.
And Ray Reed seems to be up now. He's limping off the sideline here. Without Ray Reed, the Lenape running attack will mostly be going to Hamza Bruce, who has 2 touchdowns on the season with 230 yards. Hermits come back from the field now. See Kanye start running back here. Nasir Hill out to the left.
Justin Brown's first appearance too in the backfield.
Nope, he's lined up where Franklin has been all game. Here goes Kanye up the left side. And that goes for about a gain of 10.
Kanye Udo now getting the first down for the Hermits, setting them up almost inside the 10.
Franklin checking back to the game for Justin Brown here.
Good blocking by Justin Brown on that last play. Offense created the hole, and Justin Brown blocking downfield, being able to push him down a little bit farther toward the end zone.
We'll see if one of the Hermits running backs and Sims and Kanye can add on to their touchdowns this year, or if McClure will be able to find the end zone.
Yeah, this Hermits offense is really, really looking good on the rushing attack. Both Udo and Sims averaging multiple first downs and getting the Hermits across the field into Lenape territory.
Different formation out here for the Hermits as they have Franklin Sims motion to the outside. They're going to run up the middle of Kanye, and he is stopped. Oh, still up. Yeah, he's down. That's a great stop by the Lenape front seven.
Yeah, ton of white jerseys off that edge. They tried stretching them out to the left side off the bounce, and white jerseys just all in the backfield surrounding Udo. There was really nowhere from the go.
That was number 3, Trayvon Rice, who got in the backfield there for Lenape. Second down here for the Hermits.
Yeah, first one in the backfield there, Rice. Rice has 42 tackles for this Lenape team.
Kanye's been breaking a lot of tackles this game so far, but it's Sims who broke one early in this drive to get them downfield. Looks like Sims and Kanye lined up in the backfield again, and Sims is going to motion out right. Oh, we see an option here. Tosses it out to Nasir, and he's going to be stopped again in the backfield. That looks like Hamza.
Yeah, another trick play there from the Hermits, giving it to Udo, trying to get him to stretch to the outside here on the right side, and another play where the white jerseys were all surrounding Udo. Lenape just making a good stop here in the red zone. It is now 3rd and about 16 for the Hermits.
Yeah, that's the first time we've really seen Trey involved in the running attack, but it looks like they might have to pass here on 3rd and 16, but they might just go to the run to stay safe and avoid a turnover.
Yeah, now 2:40 ticking on the clock. First quarter is now running out. Hermits have the ball. So far, we've seen this Lenape offense looks really sharp. Really sharp on the second drive, especially with that big play by Tyler Davis. And this Hermits offense on the second drive really getting down the field before these last 2 plays where they're getting sent back.
We're going to have a timeout here for the Hermits. Maybe they're trying to set something up for 3rd and 16 here. I do expect a run, though, so they stay safe because they don't want to turn the ball over after getting this far down the field.
Yeah, turnovers have been a little bit of a trouble for the Hermits this season, especially in the red zone. So you could see them be very safe on this play. Coach Pete, either way, will be coming up with a strategic play for this 3rd and 16.
Yeah, I expect them to just stay safe, get in field goal range, maybe set up Brandon Bispo for a kick. He is yet to miss this season, as he is perfect on PATs and field goals.
Lenape defense back out in the field right now.
Sandy Gustin might look to draw something up for Nasir Hill underneath, maybe get him in some space for the first time today.
Yeah, we haven't seen much from Nas on the offense so far this game, but it is very likely that we will see him used at multiple points this game. This rushing attack has really been primarily what they've looked toward. Set out with 3 wide receivers wide now. 13, Lenny Dolson, Nasir Hill, and Kenny Selby out on the far left side.
Lenape sends pressure at the quarterback. It's play action. They find number 5 over the middle. And that might be a first down for the Hermits. That's Dennis Jacques over the middle, coming out of the tight end spot.
Dennis Jacques, who hasn't been used to very much this season for the Hermits at tight end, making a big play there. Now it is 4th and 1 for the Hermits on the 2-yard line. Hurrying up to the ball now. Trying to catch Lenape's defense off balance.
See Nasir Hill one-on-one on the top of the screen. I wouldn't be surprised if they try and get a quick pass over to him or run it with Kanye here. It's given to Kanye, and it looks like he is stopped.
Possibly still could have the first down yardage though, as the marker is on the 1-yard line.
No signal yet. And it looks like they did not get it. Oh, wait. They're going to bring out the chains here, see if they got the first down.
Yeah, very close call here. It looked as if he got it. He kept moving his feet forward and stretched out the last second. Now it's up to with Stan say.
Bringing out the chains here. And they say Kanye got it.
First down, Hermits.
This is going to give them a 1st and goal from the 1.
Yeah, big opportunity here for the Hermits to tie this game up.
They're likely just going to pound the ball in here with Kanye and Franklin Sims going for Kanye's 5th touchdown of the year.
Yeah, Sims, big power back here, has been using the red zone a lot this year. Udo still has 4 touchdowns this year, so he could also be used on this play.
We'll see who they bring out, and it looks like it's going to be – it looks like they're both going to be in the backfield, actually.
Yeah, McClure under center here, both of them lined up back.
Tight formation here for the Hermits. And that's a sneak by McClure. And it looks like he got in. And he did. Touchdown, Hermits.
Hermits get their first touchdown of the game. It is now 7-6, pending the extra point by 39, Brandon Bispo.
That was an excellent play call by the Hermits. I'm sure everyone expected them to run in with one of their 2 power backs. But McClure takes it in himself to hopefully tie up this ball game.
Yeah, great decision by Coach Petley in the center with the sneak there. Offensive line pushing forward, getting McClure into the end zone for a touchdown.
Here comes Brandon Bispo, like I said earlier, yet to miss this season. He is 15 for 15 on PATs. The kick is up, and it's good. Oh, never mind. Hits the post.
That kick looked very good all the way and just skewed right into that post last second.
They've jinxed him there with his first miss of the season.
That's okay, Rink. But nah, it is a key that he has had a great season so far, sophomore Brandon Bispo. You'll see him back on this kick now as the Hermits will be sending it off to Lenape. Now a 7-6 game with 1:29 left in the first quarter.
The Hermits defense has been looking good here tonight, as it's just been that one big play that they gave up for a touchdown. Other than that, they've held Lenape to nearly nothing. Lenape's getting lined up for the kick here. And here come the Hermits. Good start to the ball game as a minute 20 left in the first quarter. Looks like Lenape's going to have, that might be Ray Reed back in the game. And it is.
Yeah, it's good to see him back in the game for Lenape. He's one of their top playmakers. Very electrifying and just a great overall player on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, on offense, he's big in the running and passing attacks. That's key that they get to keep him for tonight. The kick is up. It's going to go down at about the 20. Fielded by number 1, Xavier Coleman. He's going to take it outside. And he gets it down to about almost the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Coleman bouncing around there before stretching all the way to that far sideline. Looks like they're going to set up just before the 35 here on their third drive of the game. Hermits defense getting back on the field now.
Coleman is one of Lenape's big playmakers this season, as he's been getting work done on the ground and in the passing game. He has 8 total touchdowns on the season, 2 from the air and 6 on the ground. I'm going to be getting set up here. Looks like they're going to go to the pistol with Brady Long. Hermits have 7 up in the box. Here goes Ray Reed, and he's going to be stopped by the Hermits. Ball's out, but he was down.
Yeah, number 22, Lenny Dolson, and Trey McClure there on the tackle. McClure looking good on both sides of the ball so far to start this game.
Ray Reed does look a little banged up there in the backfield right now. Be interested to see how much he's used tonight.
Yeah, Kobe Ray Reed. Kobe has a great season like we ended on earlier. He also, besides his rushing game, has contributed to passing game with 15 receptions and 268 yards, which leads this really pass-heavy team that the Lenape has been all year.
He's lined up in the slot now as they're using a new running back. I believe that's Tyler Davis. Oh, that is Hamza Bruce. And he's going to pass it out of the running formation. And that's caught by Xavier Coleman down the sideline. 1 man to beat, and he scores.
Trick plays
Amazing
from
play by
Lenape. Trick plays by Lenape. They have tried 2 of those. One to start the game on the first play, and 2 right there. He was wide open in the end zone there for the touchdown.
That was an incredible play by Lenape.
Hamza Bruce just sitting all the way back on Hermits territory alone. Number 34 for the Hermits. Tried chasing him down. Elijah Brown.
That was just
no
an
use.
excellent play call. I don't think anyone saw that coming. That's obviously Hamza Bruce's first passing touchdown of the season. He was able to draw in the corner that was on Xavier Coleman, and that just left Coleman wide open for the touchdown.
And now we have Shank on for the extra point again.
Oh, the kick is blocked. Wow. That is critical for the Hermits.
Number 5, Dennis Jacquez. Once again, Dennis with another big play tonight for the Hermits. Both on defense and offensively, his presence has been felt against this Lenape team.
That is a key play for the Hermits because now next time they score a touchdown, they will not have to go for 2.
Yeah, now with 23 seconds left in the quarter, there still was a huge play by Lenape to score before the quarter ended, giving them a little bit of momentum going into the game leading forward.
That was just an amazing play call by Lenape. I think everyone was expecting them to just pound the ball and take it downfield slowly with the running game.
Yeah, Hamza kind of just snuck off the sideline down to the far sideline. Everybody collapsed in on the run.
There was only one man back there for the Hermits. And as you said, Ryan, that was number 34, the safety. He was not able to catch him. Elijah Brown for the Hermits. Here's Shank for the kickoff.
Back again, we still have Powell and Hill.
Shank getting set. Last time we saw Powell with the return. Let's see what happens here. The kick is up to Powell again. He fields it around the 5. Takes it out to the right side. Going down the Hermits sideline about the 30. And he is stopped. Great return by Powell, as that's a 25-yard return there.
Yeah, great return by Powell. It was a deep kick by Shank all the way down to the goal line. Powell was able to come up the middle, use his speed all the way to this Hermits sideline to come down right around the 30-yard line. Hermits are going to set up now, 13 seconds left.
We'll see if the Hermits can break off for another big run this drive, as they did with Franklin Sims last time.
Yeah, using that running game, Sims and Udo. It'll be big to see if they can create another one of those big plays to keep this Hermits team in the game.
Sims is starting at running back for this drive for the Hermits. And the handoff goes to him. Up the left side, off tackle. That's at 40. And he's stiff arm at the end of the run there, almost getting down to 50. Great run by Sims. It was excellent blocking by the Hermits, opening up that hole on the left tackle. And Sims was able to break that run off for it.
We do have a penalty, though. It is going to be a hold on the offense there, bringing them back.
No wonder the blocks were so good.
Yeah, that is going to be a big moment there. It's going to send the Hermits back. I thought a good play by Sims again. Just using his power and getting downfield, pushing defenders. His speed has been a big part of this game as well.
Yeah, it was a big stiff arm he dealt there at the end of that run. First and 9 now here for the Hermits. And that's the end of the first quarter here in Richland.
Yeah, after a great first quarter here to watch. A lot of offense here to say. 3 touchdowns scored, 2 by Lenape and 1 by the Hermits. We were able to see Trey McClure's 5th touchdown in the season. First touchdown rushing the ball as he took the QB sneak. And Lenape with 2 deep passing plays, getting them into the end zone.
Yeah, this has been a very offensive game for 2 teams that struggled last week on offense. A total of 1 touchdown scored between the 2 in their games last week, and that was by Lenape.
Yeah, looking forward to the second quarter now, switching sides. Hermits offense will look to capitalize on their second drive. They'll be set up, like we said before the quarter ended, it'll be a 1st and 9 for the Hermits. This rushing game so far, John, how do you think it's been?
Well, Kanye and Franklin have continued to pound the rock for the Hermits this game, as Kanye is coming off a 108-yard performance against Williamstown. So that is going to be critical to the Hermits' success this game.
Yeah, John, and it'll be interesting to see if we do get a little bit of this passing game from McClure. If they're able to open it up with this running game as everybody's collapsing into the box and creating a little bit of pressure maybe on McClure, if he's able to get Nasir into this game, into a little bit of the mix of touches, that could also create a big play for the Hermits offense.
Yes, last week they struggled to get Nasir involved as he only had 2 catches for 27 yards. And here we go to start the second quarter. Kanye starting at running back. Nasir in motion. And Kanye is going to get the ball here. That's a gain of about 5.
Yeah, Kanye bursting forward there. This offensive line looking very impressive so far for the Hermits. At least getting Kanye to that second level against the linebackers where he's going one-on-one.
Yeah, the Hermits' offensive line is doing great at getting these runs off tackle. Even with the loss of Ketchik earlier in the year, they've been able to succeed on the ground tonight.
Yeah, senior Jake Ketchik was lost earlier this season against Williamstown as he received a torn meniscus. And that has been a big part of this Hermits offensive line, is now Brady Smalls is starting at tackle for them in the last couple games.
Franklin Sims, the running back here now. Nasir in motion once again. And the handoff goes to Sims up the middle, and he's stopped for no gain.
Yeah, number 3, Trevon Rice on tackle again. Rice so far with 2 big tackles for this Lenape defense.
Yeah, Lenape has been able to slow down the Hermits' running game a little bit. Aside from that big run earlier this drive, it was called back by the holding.
Clear over with Lansec. Talking about the call right now on 3rd and 5 now for the Hermits.
Look to see if the Hermits go to the air on 3rd and 5 here. McClure is yet to complete a pass this game. We'll look to see if he gets one here. They come out with 4 receivers in Selby, Dolson, and Nasir Hill.
Nasir one-on-one on the bottom here with Xavier Coleman.
And they do drop back the pass, and that's incomplete. Heard the footsteps of number 5, Bruce.
Yeah, a little hesitant to catch it. There's a lot of white jerseys around him. And throws a little bit ahead of Selby. Now the punt team will be coming on for the Hermits.
If he caught that, that may have been a disaster. It would have been a big hit from Bruce.
Yeah, that slant pattern from the Hermits is used a lot this season. Whether they have all 3 of the receivers out there running it, or they just have Nasir coming across on the deep post, or a small slant where he's able to break free.
Here's Chase Hickey out the punt now. You remember the last snap was muffed. The punt is up. Doesn't signal for a fair catch as it's caught around the 30-yard line, and he is stopped for no gain.
Good team tackling there by the Hermits. It was a good punt, great punt by Hickey at first, and Hermits defense, one by one, just trying to bring him down. And we're finally able to after a couple of attempts down at the Lenape 30.
That was a great job by Xavier Sims, who was the first to get to the Lenape punt returner, not interfering before the ball got there.
Yeah, number 10 there, Sims, was very fast down there to get there, and eventually even made the tackle after multiple attempts, never giving up on the play. Now we're getting Lenape's offense out here again after the last drive, scoring on that trick play to Hamza.
Bruce starting in the backfield here for Lenape.
3 receivers out wide.
That's a handoff to Bruce, and he is stopped. Great job by the Hermits defensive line.
Gang tackling by this defensive line of the Hermits. Rob Adamson there at the bottom, stuffing Hamza right up the middle.
Brady Small also got in on the stop there.
Yeah, Hamza Bruce being used a little bit more now in these last 2 drives by Lenape. As we said earlier, they have multiple weapons on this offense. With Long at quarterback, they have Bruce, Coleman, Ray Reed, Cole, Davis, many guys that they get the ball to.
And it looks like we have another injury for Lenape here. This seems to be Javier Best is down.
Yeah, number 52, Best is down on the field now.
I'm sorry, I think that is Jamal Simon Jr. He looks like he may have been rolled up on as he grabbed his ankle before going down.
And Simon is now up. Gingerly getting off to the side of the field now. Lenape looks to look, Lenape hopes to see him back in the game at any other point in the game.
That could be a big loss for the offensive line, as they have been running the ball frequently right up the middle with Bruce and Ray Reed.
Yeah, this Hermits defensive line playing very well so far this game with the run game for Lenape. Lenape's run game has been just stopped when trying to run up the middle or just to the edge, with the linebackers and defensive line of the Hermits just always being there right at the moment of tackle.
Bruce once again lined up at running back. Long drops back the pass, throws it outside to Coleman. He's going to cut back up the middle and gets it down to almost the 45-yard line.
Yeah, there were a couple of Hermits out there trying to get in good position to make the tackle, but Coleman's speed, cutting back upfield, gave them that first down now for Lenape. It'll be 1st and 10 on the 44-yard line.
That was a good play call there, getting it outside to Sims, one of their big playmakers. And a great block by the slot receiver, giving him the opportunity to cut back upfield for the big gain. 1st and 10 for Lenape.
Now we have Davis and Coleman on this close right sideline.
Lenape has the ball at their own 44-yard line. Pressure sent by the Hermits. And Brady Long is sacked. Looks like number 77 for the Hermits getting in there. And that is Brandon Jones.
Jonesy and Brady Small both on the play, but Jonesy able to wrap him up. Excited on the sideline now. Hermits send them back. It is 2nd and 16 for Lenape.
Big sack there for the Hermits. Stop Lenape on 1st down.
Yeah, this defense looking to get a little bit of energy right now. Force the Lenape offense to punt again. Great play there now on 2nd down. Look to do the same thing.
That was good pressure on the outside sent by the linebacker. Kind of threw the Lenape offensive line off guard leading up to the sack.
Yeah, that was number 16, Dennis Varelli, for the Hermits, sending the pressure.
Pressure off the edge once again as it's given to Bruce, and he is stopped. Great play by the Hermits.
Yeah, Hermits sending a little bit of a rush right now toward quarterback Brady Long. And this defense up the middle has just been able to get the legs of the running backs and drag them to the ground. It is now 3rd and about 17 for Lenape. Hermits look to make a stop and get this offense back on the field.
And that looked like Dennis Varelli getting the pressure on the quarterback or running back that time again, as he is then subbed out for DeCilio.
Yeah, Dennis Varelli and DeCilio, both sophomores right now, trying to make an impact in this game.
Be interesting to see what Lenape decides to do here on 3rd and 15.
1-on-1 on the outside, we have Bradley Powell against Tyler Davis on the bottom of the screen.
4 receivers for Lenape. And they drop back the pass. Throwing the outside. And that's a catch, but not enough for a 1st down for Lenape.
Yeah, good play by Lenape there to get it down, but it'll still be 4th down, causing their punt team to now enter the field. Number 22 for Lenape, Anthony Solana.
Looked like Lenape was just trying to get a little more upfield for the punt, because it was going to be difficult to get the 1st down there, as they suffered the sack on 1st down, right up by a stop on the run.
Yeah, Powell and Hill now back to receive this punt for the Hermits.
Here comes the snap. The punt. High punt, short. Hermits get away from it. And that's stopped by Lenape at about the 32-yard line.
Yeah, smart play by the Hermits there to stay away from the ball. Setting up a pretty good field position right now, past the 30 on their side of the field. It'll be a 1st and 10.
Lenape may be trying to get a loose ball like they did last time on the punt, but the Hermits were able to avoid that.
Yeah, this offense led by McClure now, coming back onto the field. It is a 13-6 game after McClure's only rushing touchdown earlier, and then a extra point just banged off the post by Bispo.
The Hermits will be looking to tie up the game before halftime here, as there's 7 minutes, more than 7 minutes left to go in the 1st half.
Yeah, a lot of time left in this game right now. Hermits offense. It'll be exciting to see what they have right now. Hill on the bottom of your screen.
There's an empty backfield for the Hermits. We haven't seen this yet. That's number 9 in motion, Kenny Selby, and they fake the handoff to him, and McClure takes it up the middle for a little gain. More trickery from the Hermits.
Yeah, McClure there taking himself the middle. Selby had a little bit of room on the outside. McClure just taking the easy play. It'll be a gain of 1. It'll be now 2nd and 9 for the Hermits.
Interesting play call there from the Hermits with 5 receivers out wide. They still motion Kenny Selby in for a run play.
Yeah, Lenape wasn't really fooled on that play either. They were able to keep St. Augustine's offense to a bare minimum of 1 yard there, just watching the eyes of McClure and watching the ball the entire time.
Looks like they're going to the empty backfield again. Maybe we see more of this as the game goes on. It's like Terry Walker lined up in the slot. And here comes Nasir in motion, and they give it to him this time. And he's able to cut back. And gets a first down almost at the 50. Great cutback by Nasir.
Yeah, great cutback there, as you just said, John. Spinning through tackles, Nasir was just able to use his speed and get upfield. It'll now be a 1st and 10 for the Hermits again. They're near the 52 yards away from the 50-yard line on the 48.
Looks like he was able to break away from Trey Rice of Lenape, who's made an impact on this game defensively so far. Great play by Nasir.
Yeah, Hill looking really good on that last play. I believe that was his first touch of the game, too. They'll look to keep him more involved, too, as one of the big playmakers for this Hermits offense.
Once again, no running back for the Hermits. And Nasir comes in motion again, and they don't give it to him this time. McClure goes up the middle. That goes for about a gain of 5.
Yeah, a little bit of this read option from this Hermits offense right here. McClure either deciding to take it himself or hand it off to the jet sweep coming across his face. Both Selby and Nasir have been seen doing this on the last couple of plays on this drive.
Yeah, as you said, Mango, the read option is being used, but it's not like the traditional uses of the read option. The Hermits are having the receivers come across in the backfield on the jet sweeps, and they're using the read option that way.
Set up with McClure only in the backfield once again. Liking this formation on this drive.
Nasir comes in motion again, and they give it to him, and he has room on the outside. Nasir almost gets the first down as he is stopped by, it looks like Ray Reed got in the tackle.
Yeah, it'll be 3rd and 2 now. Once again, handing it to Nas on the outside. He was able to get upfield a little bit before trying to cut back. This time, Lenape's defense was able to take him down to the ground.
Hermits may be looking to get the run game involved here again, except this time they might use their running backs for the short yards they need. Oh, instead the Hermits come out with no running backs.
Yeah, this formation has been used this entire drive right now. Just a new look. We didn't see this last week either for the Hermits. It'll be exciting to see if they keep using this throughout the game.
Here comes Selby in motion, and it's a fake to him. McClure goes up the middle, and he's breaking away. He's at the 20, the 10, and he is stopped at the 5-yard line. Excellent play by the Hermits.
Kobe Ray Reed on the tackle, but McClure going downfield. He is playing really smart on these options, finding his own holes and using his speed to get downfield. Great play by McClure, being a big playmaker so far. After scoring the only touchdown for the Hermits, they're now down inside the 10 and the red zone opportunity.
These jet sweep option plays have been doing the Hermits very well as McClure was able to break away for a huge play that time, getting them down to the 5.
Yeah, without the speed of Ray Reed, he could have been in the end zone. But now we are setting up 1st and goal for the Hermits.
Hermits have Kanye and Franklin in the backfield as they had earlier in the game. Here's the give to Kanye, his first touch of the drive. He cuts back up the middle. He's in for the touchdown.
Kanye Udo, touchdown Hermits.
There's Kanye's 5th touchdown of the season for the Hermits. Excellent drive by the Hermits as they use that empty set formation to get all the way down the field and then threw their power backs in on the formation to score a touchdown.
Well said, John. Just a great drive by this Hermits offense. That empty set, using the jet sweeps, trusting the judgment of McClure coming down the field. He was able to get the ball to the outside and take it himself. Good yardage, big play offense, as we said earlier.
Here comes Bispo for the extra point. He missed one earlier in the season, or early in the game. This one's up, and it's good for the Hermits. And as I said earlier, that block the Hermits had on the Lenape extra point comes up clutch for them now as they didn't have to go for 2 this drive.
Yeah, another thing to say about that last drive, especially protecting McClure, this offensive line's played amazing this game. So far, they were even able to create holes there that McClure was able to see and take it himself, creating that big play down inside the Lenape 10-yard line.
That was excellent blocking by the Hermits last drive, as McClure was able to burst up the middle a few times for the Hermits running game. And also from the receivers and tight ends, as they were able to get the ground game working with the receivers and the jet sweep.
Yeah, tie game now. His offense for the Hermits is just playing very, very well together this week. Now with the kicking team coming on, this defense looked to stop Lenape again on this drive.
Kanye was held out of the end zone last week. This is the first time he's found it in the past couple weeks. Great drive by the Hermits. Trey Rice and Ray Reed are back to receive the kick from the Hermits as Bispo is getting ready to kick off.
Yeah, with 3:49 left in the half, Bispo will be kicking it off now. Lenape looking to take the lead once again as Hermits right there.
Hermits will be looking to
score.
Prevent Lenape from tying the game before half as there's only 3 minutes left to play. This kick is fielded by Trey Rice, and he takes to the outside. Still on his feet, and he's down at almost a 35-yard line.
Stumbling after the tackle by 22 for the Hermits, Lenny Dolson. He was almost able to keep himself up before falling down and setting up Lenape with a 1st and 10 around the 34-yard line.
Yeah, if Rice was able to keep his footing there, that could have been dangerous for the Hermits. The return could have been much bigger.
Yeah, here's this Hermits defense again, playing really well so far in the run game. And after this first 2 passing plays, and keep sending them back from the pressure they put on, this defense looks to do it again. Here now on 1st down for Lenape.
Ray Reed coming across in motion. And here comes Brady Long on the rollout. And that throw is just too low for Ray Reed to get a hold of.
Yeah, they looked at Kobe there right here on the 40-yard line, coming out a little past the flat, and just a little low and a little behind him as he tried to turn back to make the catch.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few rollouts for both teams, but none of them have really been effective as the quarterbacks have not been able to find the receivers in open space.
Yeah, a lot of this offense for both teams so far has stayed in the pocket and coming up the middle from the sides. For Lenape, although, a lot of their trick plays have come in handy so far.
Yeah, we saw that one trick play on their last touchdown with the pass from Bruce. Long drops back to pass again, and he finds number 13 on the sideline. That is Braden Dixon.
Yeah, good coverage on the beginning of that route by Selby. But number 13, as he just said, Dixon coming back, making a good toe-tapping catch on that Lenape sideline. Now 1st down and 10 for Lenape on their own 46-yard line.
That's the second time they've gone to Dixon on those out routes. They did last drive to get close to the 50, and they do again for a 1st down.
As I said earlier, just a ton of weapons, ton of names for this Lenape offense.
Brady back to pass again. Short throw to the outside, and he's stopped. Is that Dixon again?
Yeah, Dixon again on the catch. This is become a recurring thing. Out in the flat, out in these small routes, 5-10 yards away from the quarterback. Just picking up these little gains to get them down the field here. With 3:10 on the clock and ticking. Lenape trying to create a good drive here. 2nd and 6.
Yeah, the Hermits have been looking to contain Coleman and Ray Reed, but it's been Dixon who has 3 catches so far in this game. Lenape's, I don't even think they've ran the ball yet this drive, and here goes Long up the middle on the QB sneak.
Yeah, as you say that, no running backs right there for him to hand it off to. Long just taking it himself. He has been a little bit effective in the run game this year. He had near 100 yards heading into this game. But they're taking it. It'll be a 3rd and 1, just short.
Yeah, Lenape is looking to save some time on the clock. That's why they've been going to the passing game, as there's only 2 minutes and 25 seconds left before half.
Yeah, Hermits here likely to stack the box and get a stop here. We got 4 receivers out wide, though, for Lenape on a 3rd and 1.
Pressure sent by the Hermits, and Long is in trouble. Running back. Throws it up. Oh, that is almost picked off by the Hermits. That's Trey, the quarterback, was unable to get to the ball for the interception.
Yeah, multiple blue jerseys. The Hermits were able to get into the backfield and chase him out of the pocket. Throw it away. Almost a dangerous pass to be picked off by the Hermits.
That was a dangerous pass by Brady Long. There was no receivers in sight.
Yeah, it is now a 4th and 1 for Lenape.
That easily could have been picked off by the Hermits and even taken to the house.
Yeah, this is a big play now on 4th down.
You wouldn't be lining up on 4th and 1 to go for it from the Hermit 45.
Yeah, they need to convert this to keep the drive going, or Hermits could stop them, keep their
This could be
momentum going after the last touchdown.
Oh, and the Hermits jump off sides, it looks like. We'll see what the refs say here.
Waiting on the decision.
Yep, it looks like a member of the Hermits jumped offside. I believe that was Nasir Hill.
Yeah, Hill there just getting really antsy to get off the edge and get into the backfield. As a lot of those defensive linemen were to get the stop down 4th down. Now it's going to set up 1st and 10 with 2 minutes left for Lenape, trying to make a final push in the half.
Great decision on the hard count by Long, getting the Hermits to jump offside, giving them the much-needed 1st down. Long drops back to pass, and it looks like he's taken down by the Hermits. That's number 5.
Dennis Jacquez, big sack. Hermits now looking to make this stop once again. Is going to be a 2nd and 14 for Lenape. Time taking off in the half.
Jacquez doing work on offense, defense, and special teams this game, as he came up with a big sack there, has a extra point block, and he had the big reception to get the Hermits down the 1-yard line.
Yeah, after earlier this season, he struggled with a little bit of an injury. It's good to see him back in the last 2 games and making a big impact this week against Lenape.
2nd and 16 for Lenape. Long drops back to pass once again. Steps up in the pocket. He's going to run it. He slides down. Pickup of about 5.
Yeah, they get back to the game, line of scrimmage there. It'll be about a 3rd and 11 they're going to call it when he first slid down. There's a
It'll be interesting to see if Lenape goes back to the out route with Dixon like they had earlier in the drive.
Yeah,
his 4th catch.
Yeah, Dixon was a big part of the earlier in this drive, getting the ball out into the edge to the sidelines to stop the clock. Now it's 3rd and 11, 12. It'll be exciting to see what they have to come up on this play.
Yeah, time's ticking down in the half. Lenape's got to do something quick here. There's only a minute left. Oh, they call a timeout to stop the clock here.
Yeah, Lenape calling a timeout. Maybe we get their guys together, figure out what they're going to do in this last minute here on offense. 3rd and 11, they still got a little ways to go just to get the 1st down here. Coach Lane set it for the Hermits now, looking to see if they can get a stop. Hermits still possess, I believe, 2 or 3 timeouts in this half.
Yeah, I believe that was Lenape's 2nd timeout of the game, as they called one really early in the 1st quarter. So they only have 1 if they're able to pick up this 1st down here with 59 seconds left in the half. Hermits looking for a big stop so they can hopefully drive down the field. It depends if they want to try and do something before half, because there's not much time left and it'll be tough to march down the field.
Yeah, Hermits striking last so far now in this 13-13 game. Lenape looking to retake the lead and regain the momentum. Hermits looking to make the stop, which would be huge for them in this game.
Yeah, they're going to have to cover the sidelines here, as Lenape will most likely be going to out route like they have earlier in the game, because once again, they only have that 1 timeout left.
Yeah, look out for receivers such as Coleman, Ray Reed, and Davis all in this play. And we also have seen Dixon a lot this game, who really wasn't as much of a big playmaker coming into it, but has showed up today.
They're going to have Dixon down the bottom of the screen here. As Ray Reed's in the slot in front of him. Drops out pass looking left. Throws on the outside. He is stopped short of the 1st down.
Great catch there by Davis on the far sideline, but amazing hit there. The drive him out of bounds to make sure he didn't cut back upfield by number 9, Kenny Selby.
Yeah, that was Tyra Davis on the reception, as you said. And it'll be interesting to see if Lenape, or what they do here.
Yeah, they've thrown towards Selby a lot in this drive, but Selby really only letting up the short gains right now. Not as much downfield on this Lenape drive. It is 4th and 4, though.
It looks like Lenape's going to go for it here.
Yeah, time is still ticking on the clock. It's 30 seconds. It's under 30 seconds now in the half.
Lenape's going to call their 3rd and final timeout of the half here.
Yeah, their kicker Shank has had a good season. Although he's 3 for 6, his longest field goal was in the 40s this year, which is primarily pretty long for a high school kicker. And they could look to, if they get a sufficient amount of yards, they could look to go to him, kick a field goal to end the half.
Yeah, I don't think Lenape's too worried about the Hermits doing anything if they don't convert on 4th down here. because it's going to be really tough to drive down the field with only 2 timeouts from their own 35.
Yeah, 26 seconds left now. Lenape, 2 touchdowns coming off of 2 big plays by the receivers, are both downfield. And the Hermits, both their touchdowns coming from near the goal line on 2 small rushing plays by both Udo and McClure.
Yeah, Lenape's going to have to go to the air here and try and get something done on the outside, as that they just used their final timeout. So if they want to get anything going here, they're going to have to get out of bounds.
Yeah, Long now looking to make a play here for Lenape. 4th and 4.
There's Nixon lined up on the bottom of the screen. Powell pressing up. Oh, is that caught on the outside? It is.
Amazing catch there by number 4.
Incredible grab.
Yeah, number 4 right there, Ray Reed. He's been making his presence felt on both the rushing game, on the defense, and in the receiving game so far this game, as he has all year. Toe tap catch, the second one we've seen so far this game by Lenape.
Yeah, the Hermits should have been suspecting the short out routes there just to get, and that's exactly what Lenape did. They just ran a short out route to get just in front of the first down and have the receiver cut out and get out of bounds.
Yeah,
just
now
enough for the first.
Yeah, time stopping now, 19 seconds left. They're set up inside the 30. Long back, take the snap.
There's only 19 seconds left in the half. Here goes Long driving back, looking left. He's going to throw it deep in the double coverage, and that's picked off by the Hermits.
And they're going to say he was out of bounds on the pick.
Oh, that's a close call right there.
Yeah, very close call. We're on the far sideline here. Ref maybe had a better judgment on the call. Almost looked as if he was able to keep control before going out of bounds.
That was obviously a dangerous pass by Brady Long, as there were 3 Hermits defenders in the area.
Yeah, it'll set up now 2nd and 10, though, with the ref's call there. There's only 13 seconds left in the half, though. So if there's any play that Lenape has in his bag, it'll be time to use that right now.
Yeah, we've seen trick plays from Lenape earlier in the game. It'll be interesting to see what they draw up here.
Long run into the huddle now. Hermits defense getting prepared for the final 13 seconds of the half against Lenape.
Once again, they'll be looking to either get out of bounds or to the end zone here on these final plays of the half.
Yeah, they've used all 3 of their timeouts, ladies and gentlemen, so far. 2 on this drive, 1 very early in the game on the first drive.
3 receivers on the right, and they have Tyler Davis motioning out left. There's whistles. It's going to be a delay game on Lenape.
That'll be a big mistake for Lenape in this game.
Yeah, that could be crucial for Lenape. Well, whether they're going for a field goal or the end zone here, that's only going to make it tougher for them.
Now setting up on a 2nd and 15. 13 seconds left. They look to make a play once again. Hermits defense trying to make the stand.
Looks like we're still going to see 3 receivers lined up on the bottom of your screen here. Brady Long takes the snap, looking left. Throws it up over the middle, same spot. And that's incomplete, overthrown.
Yeah, out of the reach of his receiver Davis. In the corner of the end zone near the pylon.
Number 34, Elijah Brown, was back there in coverage. There's no way that ball is getting completed.
Yeah, with 8 seconds left, they're just trying to take shots to the end zone right now. It'll be interesting to see now. It's 3rd and 15 from the 35-yard line of the Hermits.
Yeah, they're obviously willing to take risks with only a few plays left in this half, as we've just seen 2 balls to the end zone. It'll be interesting to see which one of the receivers they have the jump balls thrown up for.
Yeah, so far they've used a lot. They've used Davis on the last dose. He's one of their taller, stronger receivers.
Yeah, I look like a. All right, Brady Long drops back the pass. He's rolling out left, throws to the end zone. Triple coverage by the Hermits, and that's incomplete.
Yeah, it's thrown out of the end zone, and that will be the end of the half.
Excellent defense by the Hermits at the end of that drive.
Yep, and that is the half. Lenape versus St. Augustine, 13-13 is the score. lot of electrifying plays and great offense from both teams. We will be back for the second half.
At Toyota of Vineland, we have a huge selection of quality pre-owned vehicles inspected to give you peace of mind and offered at incredible values, starting as low as $49.95. Get top dollar for your trade. Plus, our Toyota certified vehicles come with a limited warranty and roadside assistance. At Toyota of Vineland, we strive to be the best dealership in town by taking care of what's really important, you. So come to Toyota of Vineland. We have the best cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
At Toyota of Vineland, we have a huge selection of quality pre-owned vehicles inspected to give you peace of mind and offered at incredible values, starting as low as $49.95. Get top dollar for your trade. Plus, our Toyota certified vehicles come with a limited warranty and roadside assistance. At Toyota of Vineland, we strive to be the best dealership in town by taking care of what's really important, you. So come to Toyota of Vineland. We have the best cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
At Toyota of Vineland, we have a huge selection of quality pre-owned vehicles inspected to give you peace of mind and offered at incredible values, starting as low as $49.95. Get top dollar for your trade. Plus, our Toyota certified vehicles come with a limited warranty and roadside assistance. At Toyota of Vineland, we strive to be the best dealership in town by taking care of what's really important, you. So come to Toyota of Vineland. We have the best cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
At Toyota of Vineland, we have a huge selection of quality pre-owned vehicles inspected to give you peace of mind and offered at incredible values, starting as low as $49.95. Get top dollar for your trade. Plus, our Toyota certified vehicles come with a limited warranty and roadside assistance. At Toyota of Vineland, we strive to be the best dealership in town by taking care of what's really important, you. So come to Toyota of Vineland. We have the best cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
At Toyota of Vineland, we have a huge selection of quality.
All right, we're back here for the second half in Richland for this game, Lenape versus St. Augustine. So far in the first half, Lenape hasn't been able to get anything going on the ground as they only have 5 rushing yards. This is 2 weeks in a row they've been struggling to get the ground game going, as last week they only had 3 with their main back, Kobe Ray Reed. The air yardage has been great for Lenape so far as they have over 170 yards. And a lot of that has come on that big pass play from Bruce to Xavier Coleman. That suffered a couple of sacks so far this game from the Hermits as well.
Yeah, for St. Augustine on the other side, you have that they have 22 rushing attempts for 167 yards so far this game. Both Sims and Udo leading the charge there for the Hermits. And a long run by Trey McClure, the quarterback, taking it on his own right there, all the way down, was able to get inside Lenape territory and set them up for a touchdown. In the passing game, the Hermits have been very, very light. They've passed for one pass for 18 yards. That pass included the one that got them deep into the red zone with Dennis Jacquez. So this Hermits team is looking to get the ball back as they will receive the kick this half from Lenape. It is 13-13. For Lenape, their touchdowns have come from Hamza Bruce, number 5 on the field for Lenape. And the other one went to Tyler Davis, who was able to make a terrific catch on the first drive after throwing between him and another defender, breaking away down the Hermits sideline for a touchdown. Both touchdowns for Lenape have been long touchdowns. What about the touchdowns from the Hermits today?
Well, the Hermits' offense has come mainly from the ground today, as they've had big runs from Sims, McClure, and Udo has been pounding the rock against the Lenape too. Udo has a touchdown on the ground, and I think McClure also has a QB sneak on the goal line. Both touchdowns have come from inside the 5, as the Hermits have been able to break away for big runs and get them into good territory.
Yeah, the reason for the score of 13-13 comes the first extra point from Brandon Bispo knocked off the post on his first attempt. And on the second attempt from Lenape, once again, number 5 for the Hermits, Dennis Struck was able to block the kick. So this 13-13 score tied up. Hermits going to get in the ball here, getting the first opportunity in the game.
Yeah, as you said, Dennis Jacquez, he's been a key player here today on every aspect of the ball. He's been on defense, offense, and special teams, as he has a huge catch to get to convert on third down for the Hermits and get them down to the 1 to set the McCleary rushing touchdown. And he also has a sack on defense and, as you said, the extra point block.
Yeah, he's been seen all over the field tonight so far for the Hermits. Looking to make this game really interesting in the second half. These seniors are in their last half of football for both teams. Both teams had a great season. So far, the Hermits struggled as of late. They're now 3-3 on the season. And Lenape 5-1, coming off their only loss last week to Holy Spirit.
You mentioned the seniors, but today for the Hermits, it's been all about the juniors on the ground. Udo has been huge for the Hermits in the short running game, just continuing to, he's always falling forward, getting those 5-down carries just consistently. And Sims and McClear, also juniors, have been breaking away for big runs and just consistently moving the ball down the field.
Yeah, other players to watch. We've seen a couple sophomores today make some big plays. Dennis Varelli was able to get some pressure on the quarterback for Lenape, as well as Michael Castillo making his presence felt at linebacker. On the defensive end, you also see Robert Adamson coming in with a couple key tackles for the Hermits defense up the middle. That's why their run game for Lenape hasn't been very effective.
For the Lenape, though, it has been the seniors today, as Bruce obviously has that big passing touchdown to Coleman. And Brady Long, the quarterback, also has a bunch of passing yards today, as I believe he's near 100. And Tyler Davis, who has the other touchdown for Lenape, is also a senior this year, playing in his final game.
Yeah, it is key in there. Out of those 171 passing yards for Lenape today, a good amount of those passing yards came from the trick play to Hamza from Coleman.
Yeah, we've seen every player from Lenape getting involved, from Coleman all the way down to Dixon at receiver. Dixon has a lot of catches along the sideline and has been key to keeping Lenape involved in the game.
Yeah, both teams now getting ready for the second half. Like I said earlier, the Hermits will be receiving the ball here.
And we have seen Kobe Ray Reed get a little banged up in the start of this game, and his production has shown that he's been a little banged up. They've been using Bruce as the main back since he got injured, but he's still been getting snaps in the slot. But Bruce has been getting the bulk of the carries, even though they have not been running the ball that much.
Yeah, Ray Reed's presence really has been felt on the defensive side of the ball, as on opposing to the offensive side of the ball. Offensive side of the ball, as he just said, a lot of the receivers and other playmakers getting involved. Defensive side of the ball, both him and Rice making a lot of the tackles for Lenape.
Yeah, we're getting ready to kick off here in Richland, as Lenape is kicking off the St. Augustine, as they elected to receive in the beginning of the game.
Number 45, Dylan Shank, getting ready to kick off.
We'll look to see if Lenape can get anything going on the ground in the second half, as there has been nothing today for them. And we're kicking off here in Richland for the second half. Kick is fielded by Bradley Powell at the 5. He's taking it straight up the middle. He's got space. He's going down the right side at the 50. Only the kicker to beat, and he has a spin move. Gets down to the Lenape 40. Excellent return by Bradley Powell. Taking it right up the middle of the Lenape special teams.
And this sideline is jumping now for the Hermits. A lot of energy now. Powell starting the Hermits off right in the Lenape territory on the first kickoff.
Yeah, the Hermits are getting a big momentum shift at the start of this half, as they kind of had that. Lenape ended the half with that long drive down the field, even though it didn't end in points.
Yeah, after that first we were returned by Powell to start the game. Last two returns have been great, especially that one now, setting him up inside the 40 of Lenape's side of the field. Now McClure and his offense looking to make an impact.
Yeah, they're looking to keep this momentum going off that huge kick return from Bradley Powell. That was excellent. He caught the ball and just took it straight up the middle, running right at Lenape, and then bounced it out to the right. Excellent return. Udo's getting the start of the second half for the Hermits. Gets the ball, breaks the tackle in the backfield, cuts back, and he's going to get about a 5-yard gain. Excellent play by Kanye. That's a very good 5-yard run.
Yeah, Kanye using his power there as he stretched it out to the outside. Multiple Lenape players coming to try to tackle him, just swarming the tacklers, swarming at him, and just avoiding the tacklers, getting down. Now a 2nd and 5 for the Hermits. These running backs using their power early, John.
Yeah, that was Bruce for Lenape getting in the backfield for Lenape. And Kanye was able to break the tackle in the backfield and then make another cutback to avoid another tackle from a Lenape defender.
Yeah, the Hermits going back to this style of offense now with 2 running backs in the backfield. Last time we saw them, we did only see the single back with McClure.
Yeah, this is what they showed very early in the game, and they give it to Sims, who has a stiff arm, and he fumbles the ball. Falls on top of it, though. That could have been a big momentum shift for Lenape. Would have been much needed.
Yeah, Xavier Coleman off the edge on the stretch by Sims there early. A lot of Lenape defenders, a lot of linebackers out there just rushing to the ball. Sims bouncing off a couple before dropping the ball on the ground.
Sims is going to be subbed out here after the fumble, along with Terry Walker.
Yeah,
that was just back-to-back plays where the St. Augustine running backs have been able to break tackles in the backfield.
Yeah, now 3rd and 12. You see number 9, Kenny Selby, who plays wide receiver out there. Could see a pass now from the Hermits.
Yeah, this is definitely a passing down at 3rd and 12, but they're still going to come out with Udo in the backfield. An extra receiver being used, though, for the Hermits.
Yeah, number 13, Josh Dolson, set up in the slot now for the Hermits.
Give him Nasir Hill on the top of the screen and Kenny Selby on the bottom. He's looking to pass Nasir in the slot. Oh, that pass is almost intercepted off the tip. Once again, we're seeing that slant route being thrown almost as if the receiver has no path to go once he catches that ball with the linebacker sitting there waiting for him. That's the 2nd time we've seen that today.
Yeah, now set up 4th down and 12. The Hermits are looking maybe to go for it. Now they're going to send the punt team on, and Hickey.
Yeah, that pass almost gave Lenape the momentum shift they needed after that big kick return. But they did come up huge with a big defensive stop against the Hermits after that giant kick return from Powell.
Yeah, the Lenape defense on that last play just kind of read the eyes of the quarterback following Hill across the middle. That tip just went right through the arms of the defensive back of Lenape.
Yeah, you could see Nasir was afraid to get under the ball in that possession because once again that linebacker was just waiting for him. It looked like he almost took a step back to get better position.
Yeah, Hickey now punting after a short drive.
It's a line drive punt, and that's going to get inside the 10. Or maybe that was went out of bounds. That was a line drive punt by Hickey, and that's good.
They're going to spot them inside the 10, inside the 5.
Yeah, that's on the 2-yard line. Right at the 2. Excellent punt by Hickey. Took a great bounce once getting inside the 10.
Yeah, smart discussion. He was having a discussion with the coach on the sideline before going out for the punt. Good squib, just a roll across the ground and go out of bounds right before the pylon. Now setting this Lenape defense way back up in their end zone in the huddle. Hermits defense looking to make a play early on with 9 minutes left in the 3rd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Hermits sending a lot of pressure with Lenape backed up in their own goal line. It looks like they're going to have 2 fullbacks, and they're just going to sneak it with their quarterback. And he's going to get stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a tough situation for Lenape to get out of.
Yeah, Hickey putting the Hermits defense in a great position now to create a play and force them to go 4 downs.
With all these defensive linemen and linebackers in the game for the Hermits trying to force a safety, I wouldn't be surprised if Lenape went for a big play here just to try and surprise the Hermits with the minimal defensive backs.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they do try to do that while backed up in their own end zone. they also could try to play safe here.
Yeah, Lenape has made some bold calls in this game with even starting the game with that double reverse, relying on the 2 successful handoffs, and then the pass play with the running back. They're just going to give it to the running back up the middle. Straight dive play, and he gets up almost to the 5.
Yeah, he's going to set up about a 3rd and 8 now for Lenape. Still inside their own 10.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough conversion for Lenape here. 3rd and 8 for Lenape, as the Hermits are looking to come up with a big stop, which will get them great field position.
Yeah, 13-13. The Hermits really look to get this ball back now on 3rd down. If getting a stop here, would also force their punter to punt from the own end zone, which is also key.
Yeah, it's always tough to punt on the own end zone, especially with a long snap going back there. And the Hermits have proved that they can get to the kickers, as they have earlier on the PAT.
We do have a flag to play.
And it's going to be a false start. This is going to really pin Lenape back.
Yeah, now on the 2-yard line, Lenape's going to set up for 3rd down. This is going to be really tricky for them.
Yeah, as on that last play, it looks like they're just going to give it back to the running back, try and create space to get out of their own end zone. Not really looking to convert for a 1st down here.
Yeah, a smart play would be to give it to the run game. Try to let them pound and get a little bit forward, create space. It would also be interesting to see what Hermit's defense draws up here. Hopefully to put a little bit of a blitz up the middle, stop this run, force them to stay on the 2-yard line on 3rd down.
Although if the running back gets through the hole, and it looks like it's going to be Coleman here. With his speed, he could break away for a huge run. And it's a give to Coleman. Makes a little cutback, but he's still stopped inside the 5.
There's this Hermits defense now showing up on that drive, pinning them down. The punt team for Lenape will head onto the field. A little bit of a hole there for Coleman at first. Just all the Hermits defense in there, finally getting there after a second, making the tackle. It is now 4th down and 8.
Yeah, the second half starts with 2 excellent defensive stops from both sides of the ball. Obviously, you have that big return from Powell to get the Hermits in excellent field position. And now after this punt, they should be in a similar situation.
Yeah, a big part of this team for the Hermits is their special teams has really come up to play. Both the return and the punt, giving them both good field position off the kick to start the half, and now when they get the ball back here.
Here's the snap. It's cleanly punted out of the end zone, and the Hermits are going to let this one bounce, and it's going to roll all the way to nearly the 50.
Yeah, after coming down inside the 40, good roll there on the punt from Lenape. Hermits offense now looking to set up the inside Lenape territory still. Looking to get a score, 13-13.
Yeah, that punt took the bounce that Lenape really needed, because putting that ball inside of the 40-yard line to start the drive, just like they had last time, that's just dangerous for Lenape.
Yeah,
so you could see with even with the punt, you could see the position and put the man inside their own 5.
Yeah, so far we really haven't seen much of Nasir Hill. And Hill's a big part of this offense so far, like this season. Big plays and even a small plays up in the run game and in the short passing game.
And it looks like the Hermits going to go back into this empty set formation as they did on that last drive they used to score big plays. Here McClure is going to go with the fake up the middle with the read option. He's going to get a gain of a few yards. This Hermits set that they used on the last drive before half was really useful with the read options, with the jet sweeps and the receivers. They used it to get all the way down the field and then just pounded in with the running backs once they got inside the 5.
Yeah, Trey playing really smart and really tough up the middle today, being able to take and absorb hits for this Hermits offense when he is carrying the ball.
It's going to be 2nd and 6 now for the Hermits, and they're going to go right back to that empty set formation.
Lenape's defense now setting 2 edge rushers on the edge.
It's going to be Selby in motion this time, and he's going to get the handoff. Doesn't have much space, but he's going to try and make something out of it. And he gets almost down to the 40, gaining of a couple of yards.
Now going to set up about a 3rd and 4 for the Hermits off that edge rusher from Selby. Just trying to create a little bit of space, trying to shake them for driving upfield and out of bounds. Selby stays on the field in the huddle, along with number 2, Taryn Walker, and number 4, Nasir Hill.
It'll be interesting to see if the Hermits go back to that same formation here on 3rd and 4. I wouldn't be surprised if they gave the ball to Kanye, though. But actually, it looks like he's on the sideline for this play, so it looks like they will be going back to that. Yep, they're going the empty set formation.
Yeah, it'll be important here for this offensive line of the Hermits to create a good blocking.
Looks like the motion's going to go Nasir here. And McClure keeps it, takes it up the middle. And it's going to be a close call. Although I don't think he quite got there.
Yeah, Trey, even though he's running this ball and getting stopped after a couple of yards, he is really proving to this team that he can take a hit. He's taking some good hits up the middle and a good pounding from this Lenape defense, but he's still running strong, creating plays for this Hermits offense.
And it looked like Nasir had a lot of room to work with on the outside if McClure handed that ball off. But he kept it for himself, which could have been the smart play. Because the jet sweep, that's like a big play opportunity. You could either get huge yardage out of that, or you could get stopped far back in the backfield.
Yeah, and as we keep hitting at this offense is a big play offense. A lot of these moments that they have created scoring opportunities comes off the big play. Now 4th and inches about. Hermits look to make the play here. Both the running backs, Udo and Sims, in the backfield.
Yeah, McClure's going to be under center here. Lenape's got a lot of men on the line. McClure's going to sneak it. And it looks like he stopped short. Let's see what the refs say.
If they do call forward progress, McClure did fight for that first down. It depends on the call by this team.
They might have to bring out the chains again as they did earlier in the game.
Yeah, the ref running to the sideline now. It looks as if they are going to bring out the chains now to get a spot. McClure did have a last effort on there where he did get over the first down mark, but it depends if they call the play dead by then, as he was getting stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, instead of the traditional QB sneak going right behind the center, it looked like McClure took a bounce out to the right, getting right behind the right guard. And we'll see if that was enough for the first.
Yeah, this offensive line helped them push forward.
And it looks like it is. Hermits are going to get a first down at the Lenape 37.
More opportunities now for the Hermits to keep this drive going. 13-13, they look to get another score and take the lead.
That's a big play for the Hermits, getting the fans in the game. Excited for the first down.
Yeah, these fans now getting into it for the Hermits, even though there are not many permitted right now because of COVID. They're getting a lot of this energy over on the sideline, helping these Hermits out on this drive, and especially when they're on defense, keeping the energy up for the Hermits.
And it looks like St. Augustine's going to go back in this pistol formation with Franklin and Kanye. Here's a give to Kanye on the right. Bounces out to the outside, breaks the tackle, but he's caught from behind. That's an excellent tackle from Trey Rice.
Yeah, Kanye trying to use his vision to keep bouncing off tackles and move to the outside to create a little bit of space. Number 3 for Lenape, though.
Trey Rice for Lenape.
Yeah, Rice made the tackle from behind. Trying to strip the ball, trying to punch it out with his right hand.
Yeah, if Kanye was able to avoid that tackle from behind, that could have been a first down for the Hermits.
Yeah, Trey coming onto the field now. Look, it'll be important to see if they do keep with that formation, as they've really bounced between those two formations with empty backfield and Trey, and then with the 2 running back backfield with both Udo and Sims.
Here's a formation we haven't quite seen yet. Udo and Franklin are going to be lined up right behind McClure equally. And as we've seen earlier, Franklin's going to motion onto the line, and the give's going to be to Udo up the middle, and he fights forward for a few yards. We haven't really seen the Hermits switch formations within the drives. It's mostly just been they come out, or at least when they used the empty set, they came out and used the entire drive. But as you can see, it didn't quite work enough to get the first down on the first set of downs. So they moved back to the 2 running back set here.
Yeah, it looks like they're flipping a lot now on this drive with Udo coming off the field. You see Selby out there. And Sims is still in the field. They're coming out with many different formations now. 1 running back in the backfield with McClure, 3 receivers out wide.
Yeah, no Kanye on the field for this play. And they're going to pass here, the Hermits. McClure's got to take off. He's got space on the outside. There's been flags thrown. Yeah, that's enough for a first if it holds.
Yeah, there are flags in the field. Could likely be holding as they are thrown near the line of scrimmage, and it is holding.
It's going to be holding. That's going to take away the first from St. Augustine.
Yeah, great play on 3rd down there by McClure to get to the outside, use his judgment, run out of bounds. They will be sent back on 3rd down now to try once again.
That was a great job by McClure to get out of the pocket, because that was a designed pass play, but he was able to roll out to his opposite side.
Yeah, a little bit of frustration there after a first down being called back for St. Augustine. Now looking to convert on a 3rd and 15.
Yeah, this is going to be tough for St. Augustine. It'll be interesting to see what formation they go to here.
Lenape with multiple people way off the line of scrimmage right now, expecting a pass.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they went to short pass in the flats to Nasir, or even one of their backs. It looks like Kanye is going to be the only running back in the game here with Nasir, Dolson, and it looks like Selby on the top of the screen here. McClear's going to play action and roll out to his left. He's got time. He's going to throw across the middle, and that ball bounced. I think it bounced.
And they're going to say...
Oh, they say he caught it.
They're going to say it's a catch. Great catch, if so, by Selby. A low throw out of the way. Honestly, a safe throw by McClear to his feet of Selby. Able to grab it and take it down. 1st and 10 now for the Hermits.
That was a low pass by McClear, but it was actually a great spot. I still think it bounced, but, well, it was a good spot to throw it for McClear because it's right where his guy could get it and no one else could.
Yeah, the rest making their own judgment there. Now the Hermits are now on a 1st down and 10 inside the 30-yard line of the Lenape side of the field.
Franklin's going to be the back here. And they'll give it to him on the left. And he's stopped. That's number 54 for Lenape, Matthew Twiesler.
Yeah, Twiesler with a good tackle there, getting the legs of Sims. Big guy right there. You need to tackle him by his legs and drag him down to the ground.
Yeah, but he got him low there. Sims had nothing to do. Even with all his power, he was unable to break that tackle, as he has earlier in the game.
Yeah, it's good to notice on that play to Selby, it was a really good blocking by the Hermits offensive line. They were able to hold in there, and even with a quarterback, Trey McClure, rolling out to this near sideline, they were able to give him enough time to get the ball off before the pressure was applied to him.
Yeah, they were expecting a quick pass. They were expecting to go to a quick pass there with McClear, but he had a lot of time and was able to make the right read. We're giving it to Udo here in the backfield. He's going to cut back up the middle, right behind the guard. That's going to be a good gain.
Yeah, Udo's vision is really impeccable, man. He's able to just find these holes in the defense, even when there really isn't holes. There's a lot of white jerseys out on the left side of the field, and he kind of just cuts back between two of them to push for some more yardage. Now it's a 3rd and 4.
Yeah, that was an excellent cutback by Udo. We've seen a lot of that today. Even when the blocks aren't there and the defenders are coming through, he's been able to break those tackles and continue to fall forward for yardage. And he's going to be the back here again on 3rd and 4. It'll be interesting to see if they go to him. Pressure sent by Lenape. Udo has to make a cutback, and it looks like he's going to be stopped short. Excellent defense by Lenape, sending pressure, expecting the run from Udo, and they were able to stop it.
Yeah, the clock is now running out under 10 seconds in the 3rd quarter. A lot of running from both teams so far, running the clock out in this quarter. And that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 4th and 3 for the Hermits when we return in the 4th.
Yeah, defensive heavy quarter for both sides. No points being scored. And there was a lot of stops by both sides, making great plays on the ball, stopping the backs of the backfield, and getting pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah, John, on both sides, they've been forcing them to 4th down either way. The Hermits have been able to convert a couple of them, while the Lenape was not able to when they were forced back inside their own 10. But both defenses really coming off strong, not letting them get too much. But the Hermits really trying to drive right now in the deep in the Lenape territory to get a score to start the 4th quarter.
Yeah, this whole half started with that huge kick return from Powell, and that really set the tone for the entire quarter because that gets the Hermits great field position. I believe it got them down to 35. And that pinned Lenape back, forced a punt by Lenape, and that gave them the ball back again in great field position. And they're driving now. Or actually, their drive has been stopped. And now they have 4th and 4.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what is going to happen on this drive now for the Hermits. For the 4, they need to create a play here to get this 1st down and keep the drive going.
We'll see if the Hermits try and go for it here on 4th down. Maybe looking to put themselves ahead. And then they'll need a defensive stop, or one team's going to have to make a defensive stop after one team's able to put themselves on the board. It's going to be interesting to see if Lenape can get their run game going and get their big names involved and give them big play opportunities. St. Augustine taking the field along with Lenape. ball is placed on the 16. It's 4th and 4 for St. Augustine, and they're going for it. Be interested to see if they give the ball to Kanye or if they try and throw it here. Kanye is the lone back. Franklin Sims is not in the game here. Oh, and it looks like they get Lenape the jump. We saw that earlier in the game for St. Augustine jumped off sides on a 4th down.
Great job
And it
by
looks
the
like
Hermits.
Lenape's got it here.
Yeah, great job by the Hermits to stay disciplined, and great call by Coach Pete Lancetta of the Hermits to just draw that up and know that his team will listen and keep their composure on that play. It's important to keep your composure in this type of game. Now 13-13 in the 4th.
Yeah, this is going to get Hermits a 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. And they're yet to be stopped in the red zone in this game, as they have 2 short touchdown runs with Kanye and Trey. I'm expecting them to pound the rock in with Kanye, Franklin, and even McClure in the running game, as they have earlier.
Yeah, inside the 20, their running game has been pretty much unstoppable so far this game. They used the one pass to number 5 earlier.
Looks like we're going to see Selby in the slot here. I don't think we've seen this yet. But the give is going to be to Kanye up the middle. And he's able to bounce that to the outside.
Ooh.
And he's stopped at maybe a gain of 1, if so.
Yeah, great tackle there by number 42, Robert Miles, along with number 1, Coleman, for Lenape.
Kanye once again just bouncing around the backfield, breaking tackles, trying to break loose. I'm sure one of these will go for a big gain or a touchdown on this drive.
Yeah, it's still a 2nd and 9 now for the Hermits. Now looking to convert on this drive. Sims heading back onto the field along with Taryn Walker, number 2.
Yep, they're going to have Franklin and Kanye on the field here again, expecting them to go back to the run with either of the 2 backs.
Yeah, Lenape defense now setting up. Many guys in the box today. They've tried to put as many guys on the defensive line and have as many linebackers there to make these tackles from these tough running backs of the Hermits.
Yeah, Lenape's really been just like protecting themselves from the run, but St. Augustine was able to get through that first level and get big gains. Looks like we're going to have a timeout here for St. Augustine.
Yeah, smart timeout there by Coach Lancetta. This Hermits team really trying to convert on this drive, get a touchdown, and get the lead in this game for the first time. 13-13, Lenape held the lead to start the game. Then the Hermits weren't able to get the lead even after getting the first touchdown or tie the game, as Bispo missed the first extra point.
Yeah, now we're going to see the Hermits maybe try and do something a little different here in the red zone with the timeout call. Instead of just going back to the running backs, we'll see if they try and incorporate the short passing game to Nasir. Even though the slants he's usually running have not been working today.
Yeah, a lot of the slants coming across the middle really have been ineffective for the Hermits offense. It'll be curious to see if they're going to try this passing game so close to the end zone, as we've seen the rushing game prove to be very effective.
And part of those slants not working has to do with the Lenape defense, with those linebackers. Just they're sitting up there waiting for the run. But even those short passes across the middle, they're not going to let those through. Nasir's going to come in motion here, get the handoff. See if he can make something out of this. Cuts back, gets to the 10, and he's falling forward. Gets almost to the 5.
Yeah, Nasir now inside the 10. Hermit's going to set up with a 3rd, and they're going to say 7. 3rd and 7 now for the Hermits. They're in need of a play here to keep this drive going, with Selby and Dolson now on the field as Walker walks off.
Yeah, McClure only has 2 completions here today, but they haven't really been giving him the chance to they haven't been giving him the attempts that he needs to complete a high amount of passes, because this running game has just been like constant working down the Lenape defense.
Yeah, their running game for the offense has really been their strong point, as we've said throughout the game. Now with 3 receivers out there, we could see this change while in the red zone.
Yep. Here we go. He's going to drop back to pass, looking for the corner, and it's caught.
Touchdown, Nasir Hill. Hermits now have the lead, 19-13, pending the extra point. Great play by Coach Lancetta.
That was an excellent play call by Coach Pete. Having Nasir run the corner to the back of the end zone from the slot. he's been lined up mostly on the outside this game, putting him in the slot, getting him into that back corner of the end zone on the corner route. Excellent play.
As we mentioned all game, Nasir Hill-Riley hasn't been seeing the touches that we've seen throughout some of the game the Hermits have played this year.
Yeah,
Well,
that's his first catch of this game, and it goes for a touchdown.
yeah, great ball placement by McClure there.
Confusion.
Just right over the defender into the corner of the end zone, right where Nasir could
Here comes
catch it.
Bispo for the extra point. And it looks like someone got a hand on that, but it's still good.
And the Hermits are up by a touchdown, 20-13 here in Richmond on the Rosa Field. Now we're going to look toward the kick. Lenape is going to be getting the ball with 9:53 left on the clock in the fourth quarter.
St. Augustine has their first lead of the game here, as they are looking to continue their streak of winning records, as they haven't had a losing season since 2011.
Yeah, this is a big game today here, ladies and gentlemen. 3-3 Hermits, as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, looking to keep that streak going, as the last time they did lose or have a losing record was in 2011. And the Hermits against a 5-1 Lenape team this year, who's played very well, proving to hold their ground. They're both on offense and defense, playing a very strong game. Even their pass defense has played very, very efficiently since the first half.
And this is the exact spot that St. Augustine wants to be in, because obviously they're a run-heavy team. And when you're run-heavy, it's very important to have the lead, because you can't be running the ball when you're down and taking time off the clock. So now their offense taking time off the clock with the lead. That's going to put Lenape in a tough spot if they get a stop here.
Now Bispo out the kick. Lenape's going to be receiving. Just as earlier, we have number 1, Coleman, and number 3, Rice, back to return.
See if Lenape can get a big return here like St. Augustine did to start the second half. Here comes the kick. That looks like it's going to go to number 2, Tyler Davis. He's going to take it up the right sideline. And he's stopped by number 1 for St. Augustine, Bradley Powell, who has a big return earlier.
Yeah, Powell standing in front of him there holding his ground. Really strong player in Davis, trying to push him forward down the sideline. Still able to drive him out around the 30-yard line, where they're going to set up in 1st and 10.
St. Augustine's defense had a couple of great stops, or a great stop at the goal line. Or they stopped Lenape in their own territory, or their own end zone, actually, in the third quarter.
Yeah, backing them up from the punt. Great punt by Hickey. Little dribbler all the way down to almost near the goal line. They were able to set the Hermits defense up in great possession to make a play, holding them down there, forcing the punt. Now Lenape back on the field, trying to regain a tie at least against the Hermits.
Lenape's going to stick to the pass here. That's going to be a short dump off to number 4, Kobe Ray Reed, and that's going to be a great catch for 5 yards.
Yeah, even though it was a short gain, great catch by Reed and great play by Long there to hesitate to throw that. If he threw it the first time, he was covered by 2 blue jerseys for the Hermits.
Yeah, it looks like Ray Reed got right in between the 2 defenders there. Even though it's only a short gain, that's a great play by Lenape.
Yeah, it'll be a second and 6 now for Lenape on about the 37-yard line.
And it's good to see Ray Reed back in the backfield last play, as he was obviously banged up earlier in the game. Long's going to roll out left, and that's going to be just out of the reach of Dixon, who's had a couple of nice catches on the sideline this game.
Yeah, they like Dixon out in the outside rink. They've been using him a lot on the edges on both sidelines, trying to get him the ball. He definitely has great hands to reel him in. That one a little out of his reach.
It's an early third down here for Lenape. Start to drive. They're going to have the ball at St. Augustine 35. Or their own 37 about.
Yeah, on Lenape's own 37, 3rd and 6 now. We have this matchup on the outside between Dixon and Powell, which you're seeing a lot tonight.
We'll see if they go to another out route to Dixon, even though he's lined up farther away from the quarterback. Long looking right. There's pressure from number 33. He gets the sack.
Number 33, Rob Addison, sophomore at St. Augustine, making the sack. Big play. They're going to send their punt team on now with 8:55 left in the game. That's huge play, dragging him down.
Great play from Adamson, wrapping him down around the waist, and he just couldn't get away from him there.
Yeah, Rob Addison there making the amazing play for the Hermits. They really needed that momentum, and their momentum keeps going now after scoring that last touchdown.
And once again, Lenape's going to have to punt from their own territory. Punter's lined up at the 10. This should give Augustine great field position. And Nasir Hill's signature for a fair catch. Oh, he bobbled that a little bit at the St. Augustine 35. Excellent stop by the Hermits. Huge play by Adamson.
Yeah, just overall great defense by the Hermits. After the first play, able to hold him down, and Adamson getting into the backfield, putting pressure on Long, taking him down by the jersey. And that's exactly what this Hermits defense and the Hermits team as a whole for St. Augustine needed.
Yeah, Hermits defense is fighting to keep that streak of the winning record going. And their defense is showing that they want it in the second half. Yeah,
so far Lenape has scored no touchdowns in the second half. All their 13 points come from two big passing plays in the first half. Hermits, all of their touchdowns, or two of their touchdowns from rushing in the first half. And then in the beginning of this fourth quarter, the great pass by McClure to Hill in the corner of the end zone.
They're going to give this empty set formation again. It looks like it's going to be Nasir on the jet sweep. And McClure's going to keep it here. They take it back outside. And he's going to get a good gain, enough for a first down. And that's going to be unnecessary roughness by number 4, Kobe Ray Reed.
Yeah, late hit by Reed there. That was really unnecessary. McClure was already out of bounds. He gave himself up on the play. Ray Reed decided to give him a shove before falling down on the sideline.
Yeah, you could tell Lenape's frustrated as they haven't been able to get anything going on offense.
Yeah, smart play by McClure on the play. I'm not talking about the flag after it. McClure was able to play really smart while everybody chased Hill out to the outside, take it up the middle, and then cut it up himself behind some blockers.
Yeah, that was a great fake by McClure. Even I was fooled by that one. I really expected him to give it to Hill on the outside. It looked like there was a lot of space.
Yeah, Rank, I saw you call the play before it happened, Hill coming over. We've seen a lot of that today. It really depends on who touches the ball from it.
Yeah, McClure was able to do the fake and then get into the same space that Nasir would have had if he had gotten the touch.
Yeah, Selby at the top of your screen now. We have the empty backfield now with McClure once again.
And it looks like they're sending Nasir motion again. And McClure's going to keep it again up the middle. Another big game by St. Augustine, almost enough for a first down.
Great blocking again by this offensive line. Really, this entire offensive line. We haven't really given them as much credit as they really should be due tonight. If we're talking about individually, we have number 72, Gavin Kennedy, right tackle. Number 54, Jackson Hill at guard. On left guard, we have left tackle, we have number 55, Brady Small. Left guard, we have 51, Samuel Gruber.
And as you mentioned earlier, left tackle Jake Ketchuk-Kisbin. He's out for his senior year as he suffered an injury earlier in the season.
Yeah, this offensive line all surrounded.
McClure with the fake again. He's got space up the middle. Cuts it out left, and he gets down to the 20-yard line.
And that play led by blocking by number 66 on the Hermits. Center Nicholas Maduri. This whole offensive line for the Hermits right now pushing forward. McClure making some great runs on this drive. Now the Hermits are inside Lenape territory, inside the 30.
Yeah, that's 3 big runs for McClure on this drive. It's good to see him getting involved in these empty set formations as they've been using his legs instead of his arm this game.
Yeah, as we said, the passing attack from the Hermits has struggled as of late, but the rushing attack has not. Connie Udo with a big game last week, over 100 rushing yards. This week, both Sims, McClure, and Udo all contributing.
Yeah, Augustine came out in the second half, starting with 167 rushing yards, and they just keep racking them up here. As here's to give Nasir on the left, and he takes that up to about the 15.
Great job on the cutback, seeing that there was a hole up in the middle, pulling back instead of running to the far sideline, getting him a little more yardage. It'll now be a 2nd and 4.
Yeah, on that handoff, there was a Lenape defender getting in the backfield. I believe that was Xavier Coleman. But Nasir was able to make the cutback and get a gain of about 6.
Now under 7 minutes, near 6. This Hermits offense keeps pounding the ball right down the field, keeping it in balance, running the clock.
And Udo and Sims are still on the sideline as the Hermits are continuing to go this empty set. As they get close to the goal line, I expect Kanye and Sims to get back onto the field. Here comes Kenny in motion this time. McClure keeps it, but they're on him this time.
Yeah, this defense has almost finally figured it out in this quarter. They're actually on this play, knowing that either he's going to keep it or he's just going to give it to the sweep guy, Selby, on that play.
Here come the 2 running backs for Augustine in the game. Franklin Sims and Kanye look like they're checking in.
Yeah, Coach, instead of noticing is going to switch this up, get a little more of a power game going between these two instead of more of a kind of trickery between the quarterback and the sweep guy.
And if Augustine's looking to go for it here on 4th down, if they get stopped, I wouldn't be surprised if they do. And they're just going to give it to Franklin and Kanye, sorry.
Yeah, Udo in the backfield with Sims right now in that T formation that we have seen a couple times this game. Not used as many, just as much as some of the other formations.
Oh, they're still going to have Nasir run in motion. He's going to get the handoff. With Lenape expecting to run up the middle, he's going to get it outside. Gets a spin move. He's still going. He gets down to about the 5. Excellent play by Nasir.
Moving his legs, pulling defenders downfield with him. It almost seemed like he had no chance with all the white jerseys on the near sideline of the Hermits. But Nasir cutting it up, driving forward, pushing some Lenape defenders with him. Now inside the 10-yard line for the Hermits, under 5 minutes left in the game, up 20-13.
Yeah, that play looked like it wasn't getting anywhere. And like right off the handoff, it looked like he was getting stopped in the backfield, but he was able to keep going. He had a nice little spin move there to get him inside the 10. And with Kanye and Franklin checking back into the game, I think everyone was expecting to run up the middle. And that they still go to Nasir on the read option, getting him the ball outside. Fans are getting loud here in Richmond.
Yeah, hearing a lot of them now. Everybody's getting a little excited. 20-13. The Hermits are in the lead in the red zone once again.
A score here would really put Lenape away.
There's a flag on the play.
Let's see what this is. It looks like St. Augustine's going to call a timeout here.
Yeah, smart timeout by St. Augustine now. Figure this out. 4 minutes left, up by a touchdown. Score here would really give them a ton of momentum. And the rhythm of this drive has been very, very slow, steady, move the ball downfield, kill some time for this team with a rushing attack.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, getting the lead with the running attack like this is like pivotal to the Lenape. Because when you're running the ball, taking that time off the clock, it's just almost impossible to come back from, especially in a situation like this, if they can get the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, gathering his guys together, both on both sides. Lenape and Hermits about to take the field again. It is first down and goal for the Hermits inside the 10-yard line of Lenape.
We'll see who's going to be making the plays here for the Hermits, if they're going to go to Kanye and Franklin, or if they're going to continue to go to the read option with McClure and Nasir.
Yeah, Udo and Sims have been very active here in the red zone. McClure took the one touchdown in on the QB sneak while they were on the 1-yard line. But these two backs now in the backfield, ready for first down.
And it looks like Lenape's expecting the run with Kanye as they're loading the box. And it is a handoff to Kanye. He's bounced out left. He's fighting his way. And he gets into the end zone for the Augustine touchdown.
Kanye, Udo gets in again. Hermits touchdown. Handoff by McClure. And they are up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter.
That's Kanye's second touchdown here tonight, and that's number 6 on the season for him.
Just great overall offense so far by the Hermits. After really struggling the last 2 weeks to put the ball in the end zone, they have really showed up tonight, both running the ball and playing conservative, even with the pass game. Although they haven't taken many attempts, they've taken smart attempts tonight.
They have been taking smart attempts, Ryan. As McClure only has 2 completions here today. As that extra point is good by Bispo.
Yeah, after missing the first one, Bispo has redeemed himself with the last 2. Hermits are up 27-13 with exactly 4 minutes left in the game.
As you mentioned, those smart completions, I believe they both came on 3rd down and gave the Hermits critical conversions that were much needed.
Yeah, great job by this entire staff, coaching staff of the Hermits, getting prepared for this game this week. And great job by Coach Lancetta for drawing a lot of these plays up and getting the Hermits the opportunity they need to score tonight.
Yeah, that touchdown run by Kanye is really putting Lenape in a tough decision. They're going to have to come out and pass the ball as they had to at the end of the first half. But that second touchdown here in the fourth quarter is really going to make this game difficult for Lenape.
Yeah, beware of their passing game still. They really haven't thrown as many balls downfield, although they have thrown some a lot short. They throw a couple of the chanced balls at the end of the first half to Davis. But look to see them do that again right now. So far this year, they have 3 receivers over 200 yards in Coleman, Reed, and Davis, who could make a big play on this drive.
Yeah, the St. Augustine passing defense has been very good tonight, aside from those 2 big plays they let up. That one Tyler Davis touchdown, that easily could have been an incompletion, but he was able to hang on and break away for the touchdown. And they also obviously had the trick play, which led to a touchdown, which is very hard to defend.
Bispo kicking it off.
This kick's going to go about the 15. It's fielded by Ray Reed. He's going to take it up to about the 30 before being brought down.
Big hit by Justin Brown there on the kickoff. Reed kept trying to move forward as there was guys wrapping him up around him. Justin Brown giving the final blow, taking him down.
Yeah, we'll see what Lenape looks to do here, how they try to incorporate the passing game, and see if they even try and get the ground game going. As mentioned earlier, there's not that much time left in the game. There's just under 4 minutes left to play here. The Lenape passing attack has been strong, though, tonight.
Yeah, there's been they've passed for almost over 200 yards so far tonight. Looking to keep that up right now.
Pass to Tyler Davis on the inside. That's going to get him a first down, it looks like.
Yeah, number 12, Michael Distilio, and number 22, Lenny Dolson on the tackle there. Lenny Dolson, twin of Josh Dolson, here tonight.
Both seniors playing in their final game here.
Yeah, these seniors really trying to make an impact right now in their final game, get us a win, be a big win against Lenape tonight. Under 4 minutes left, 3:30 and ticking.
Here goes the long back pass again. Oh, St. Augustine's going to get pressure on him. That's number 78 for St. Augustine.
Asher Jenkins, sophomore for St. Augustine, making the sack. Pressure from these sophomores now in the fourth quarter, making big plays for the Hermits.
You were talking about the seniors, but the sophomores here tonight have a couple of big sacks. There's one from Asher Jenkins, and earlier we saw Rob Adamson get in there for a sack.
Yeah, it is now 2nd and 20 for Lenape after the first down conversion on the first play of the drive. Now timeout.
This is going to be a tough sack to come back from Lenape. They're going to have to try and get short passes to get close enough to a first down just to try and get even have a chance.
Yeah, sending these linebackers toward the quarterback today have really shaken him up a little bit, forced him to move around out of the pocket. And from there, with seeing no one, these defensive line of the Hermits has been able to get to him and bring him down in the backfield, creating huge plays and huge opportunities for this Hermits defense.
Yeah, Lenape's probably going to be looking to go to those out routes with Dixon again, as they have earlier in the game on that drive before the second half. Well, we got whistles here, getting out of the timeout. And we'll see what Lenape comes out in. And it looks like Bruce is going to be the lone back, as we've seen most of the game, with Ray Reed lined up in the slot, along with Dixon, Davis, and Coleman outside.
Yeah, Coleman one-on-one with Selby at the bottom of the screen.
Long's going to roll out to his right. There's along the sideline to Tyler. Oh, that's incomplete. He looks like he dropped it.
And they're going
to call it a catch, and it looks like they might call unnecessary roughness on the Hermits. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, it was a really light hit after the play. I believe he was just trying to push him out of bounds because he was bobbling the ball. But let's see what the call is.
They are going to call it unnecessary roughness on the Hermits. I think that was a fair play on the ball, but, I don't really have a say.
Yeah, ref's judgment there, giving Lenape another opportunity, first down and 10. Now they're going to move the ball into Hermits territory, too, for this first down.
Yeah, the receiver was still bobbling the ball there as he got hit, because he obviously dropped it, but, I guess the hit was a little too hard for the ref's liking.
Yeah, 1st and 10 now for Lenape. Hermits defense looking to bounce back from that and make a play.
Long goes back. Our center, he's rolling out. He's just going to run out of bounds. He had no one open. Asher Jenkins and Rob Adamson, both sophomores, applying the pressure.
Yeah, getting a little bit of a blitz on him. Asher Jenkins able to chase him out of the pocket, back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Long just had nothing open. The Hermit secondary just not allowing any receivers to get enough space to catch the ball.
Yeah, the fans getting a little bit into it. 3 minutes left in the game. Hermits looking to make a stop in the final game of the season for both teams.
Yeah, the St. Augustine fans did not like that unnecessary roughness call. We'll see how Lenape bounces back after that sack. Long rolling out to his right again. He's going to throw short to Tyler Davis on the outside.
Yeah, these short passes to Davis are becoming a recurring thing. Either on the outside or coming across the middle on a comeback route. They're just looking to get him for short yardage coming down the field. But there's under 3 minutes now. They're down 2 scores. They may need to pick up the pace a little bit on offense.
Well, as long as they're getting these passes and the receivers out of bounds, I mean, they can have as many short passes as they want, but they're going to have to get into the end zone at some point with time ticking down here in this game.
Yeah, very true.
Want to be sticking the same formation with one running back as he was motioned out wide last time. Let's see what they do here. And someone moved on the offensive or the line.
Yeah, there's a flag on the field. See what the call is.
Encroachment on St. Augustine.
Yeah, 2 costly flags now for the Hermits on this drive. Really trying to look to close this game out. Really need to keep discipline, watch the ball here, and play smart on this final, and what could be their final drive on defense.
Yeah, that's going to give Lenape another first down. That's the second penalty that's given Lenape first downs on this drive. That was a big third down as well.
Yeah, long setback, set in the backfield now, alongside Bruce.
Long steps back to pass. He's rolling out to his right again, not playing this time. He's going to have space to run up for about 5 yards.
Yeah, a little past 5 now. He's getting close to the first down mark before getting forced out of bounds by the cornerback of St. Augustine. Now they're going to be inside the 30-yard line, setting up on about the 24-yard line.
Yep, the refs are going to call that a 7-yard gain here. And Lenape is continuing to get the ball out of bounds, stopping the clock. Actually, great clock management here by them.
Yeah, second and 3 now. They've been able to stop the clock on multiple occasions. This drive that's really been about 40 yards so far really has only lasted about a minute.
Yeah, Long has continued to be walking to his right and rolling out that way. And this time he's forced left. And it doesn't look like he's going to have anywhere to go as the Augustine pressure's getting there. But he throws it up to the end zone. And that may have been caught. And they say he's out of bounds. That was an excellent catch by Dixon. He was just out of bounds.
Amazing effort by Dixon there, but also amazing effort by the Hermits defensive backs right there of Trey McClure to keep that ball moving and jar him out of bounds before he keeps possession of it.
Yeah, I didn't think Long had anywhere to go there. He just threw up a prayer to the end zone with seeing the one-on-one coverage. That was a risky pass, but it proved to be worth it.
Yeah, almost a Hail Mary type of throw with 2 defenders on him. He just took it off the top of their head, but really couldn't keep possession the entire way to the ground. Great job by McClure, though, getting his hand in there and drawing that a little bit loose before Powell was able to push him out of bounds.
Yeah, Lenape was taking a shot to the end zone there on second down.
Now it's 3rd and 3. Long back.
He's going to throw it to the left, and he has Ray Reed wide open over the middle. He looks to break a tackle, but he's tackled right inside the 15.
Yeah, McClure wrapping him up. Time is ticking now.
Ray Reed was the one that hit McClure running out of bounds last play. McClure gets him back with a tackle there.
Yeah, a little bit of a rivalry there tonight. We've seen a lot of tackles from Ray Reed actually on McClure tonight as he chased him down on the long run earlier this game.
Long looking right, he rolls out. And it looks like he's going to take off with this, getting a gain of a couple of yards.
Yeah, these Hermits are letting up these small plays right now. Either way, if they're out of bounds or if they're just short, or if they're short gains up the middle either. There was under 3 minutes left. They're just trying not to create a quick touchdown for Lenape.
Yeah, as long as the Hermits can get enough time off the clock here, their running game, all they're going to need to do once they get the ball back is pick up a first down or 2, and this game will be over. Yeah,
on the other side of it, Lenape right now really needs to score quickly. Right now they're setting up their offense on 2nd and 5 inside the red zone, inside the 10.
We haven't even seen Lenape that much in the red zone today, as both their touchdowns are coming off long plays.
No snap.
Long is looking to roll out right again. He throws it up into the end zone. That's a dangerous pass, and it's tipped by St. Augustine.
Yeah, just out of bounds, which is lucky for Long. Just out of the reach of any defender. Maybe a possible maybe catch for Lenape. But smart play overall by Long.
Yeah, we haven't seen Lenape at all in the red zone today, I believe. And it looks their offense is not looking too good as they've been letting the pressure get to the quarterback, and he's had to throw up a couple passes towards the end zone. Just jump balls. We'll see what they do here on 3rd and 6. We'll see if they go for the out routes or if they try and get the ball into the end zone again.
Yeah, 4 receivers out wide right now, just as they've ran a lot this game.
Long going out right again, and he gets the ball to Bruce. And Bruce breaks a couple tackles. He may have gotten in the end zone. That's going to be close. It looks like he's down at the 1. Excellent play by Bruce, breaking a few tackles, reaching forward to get the ball down.
Yeah, I talked about the receivers right before the play. They were able to slip Bruce out into the flat, get him the ball, and he was able to power himself right down right to the goal line. They're going to call it about a couple inches off of the goal line. Now with 2 minutes left, he was able to get out of bounds.
Yeah, Bruce has mostly been used in the running game this year. As coming into this game, he has 57 attempts and 230 yards leading the team. Good to see him getting involved in the passing game there, though. They have no one outside on. Oh, it looks like Augustin's going to call a timeout. Oh, there's a flag.
There's a flag. There was a lot of frustration on the field for that Lenape team. On that offensive line, there's a lot of movement on both sides as well. That's going to send them back 5 yards, though, right off the goal line. It's going to be a first and goal from the 5-yard line.
Yeah, Sandy Augustin was ready for the run up the middle, but they forgot to put a corner out on Tyler Davis, who was lined up with no one in front of him. It's a clear touchdown reception, but that is stopped by the penalty. Sandy Augustin was trying to get one of their guys to get over there to cover him. But before that, there was a flag on Lenape.
Bunch set for Lenape.
They're going to bootleg, and it's going to be caught by Bruce in the end zone.
That is a touchdown for Lenape. Bruce now getting involved in the passing game on this drive. Right at the end of it with 2 catches, now getting to the end zone. It's now a 1-score game now between Lenape and St. Augustine. But there's only 2 minutes left on the clock now. So it's going to be a hurry-up game for Lenape to get the ball back, pending this extra point now. They really need to hit this extra point as well.
Yeah, without hitting this extra point, they're going to have to go for 2 if they even have a chance at scoring a touchdown. But before they can do that, they're going to have to stop this St. Augustine running game. With 2 minutes left, they're likely to just try and pound it in with Kanye and Franklin just to keep getting first downs.
Yeah, here's Shank for the extra point.
And that extra point is good from Shank.
Yeah, so it's 27-20. St. Augustine still with the lead after that Lenape touchdown by Bruce. And Lenape will be kicking off. There could be a possibly onside kick here. They only have 2 timeouts left in the game for Lenape.
Yeah, there could be an onside kick here, Ryan. It's going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here. It depends if they feel confident in their ability to stop these Augustine backs.
Yeah, both coaches rallying up their special teams units. Special teams unit for the Hermits has played very well today. A couple great returns today after a little bit shaky on the first punt and the first kick return for the Hermits. And then a great punt by Hickey, setting up the Lenape offense inside their own 5 earlier in the third quarter.
Let it be lining up for the kick. We'll see what they decide to do, if they want to go onside or if they'll just do a regular kickoff. It looks like it's going to be an onside kick here.
We've seen if they do kick this deep, though, if they do decide to kick this deep, that Powell had a great return last time there was a kick by the Lenape. Powell took it back all the way from near the 5-yard line of the Hermits into territory of Lenape. But it will be an onside kick, as you did say, coming to this near Hermits sideline.
Yeah, the Hermits got to hurry up and get set here as they switch McClure in.
Yeah, players such as Justin Brown, McClure, Hill,
Nasir,
and Dolson all here for the hands team on the onside kick.
And this one's just going to roll out of bounds. Oh, maybe he saved that there.
And it did go out of bounds, and there's a flag. So Hermits will get possession of the ball here with 2 minutes left in the game.
And they're going to get the ball in between their own 40 and 50. So good field position here for the Hermits. But obviously, they're just looking to get time off the clock here.
Yeah, 2 timeouts for Lenape. They're going to really try to make a stop here, down 1 score. This will be really the deciding drive of the game right here on this first series on first down.
Yep, we're going to be seeing Lenape stack the box like they have been most of this game. And they're just going to try and slow down these running backs, preventing them from breaking off or getting into that second level of the defense.
Yeah, even getting to that second level has proved to give them a good amount of yardage each play, around 4 or 5 yards. A couple of those plays could put the game away.
Yeah, first down here will end the game.
McClure looking to lead his offense out there. 1st and 10 on the 45-yard line for the Hermits.
St. Augustine's going to go with Franklin and Kanye in the backfield here. Kanye is going to be the running back. Franklin lined up at fullback.
White jerseys all along the line. Sending a blitz.
It's going to be the Kanye. He's going to pick up a few yards, getting it down to the 50. More than that.
Yeah, those are the plays I'm talking about where this offensive line keeps creating holes for the running backs. Now 2nd and 4. Big play there by Udo, getting a good amount of yards there.
Yeah, Kanye is he just continues to fall forward. Just go right through that defensive line of Lenape.
Yeah, timeout there by Lenape as expected with 1:55 on the clock.
Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 4 here for Augustin once they come out. Franklin and Kanye are expected to get these carries.
Yeah, both of them today have played terrifically. But really, the standout play on this offense has been McClure, who's been protected very well by this offensive line, making big plays from the holes they've created.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of those plays with the jet sweep read options from McClure, keeping those plays with those bursts up the middle. We saw huge runs from him, like 10 yards, and then there was that one play, and he got over 30 yards, got it down the goal line.
Yeah, the explosion down the sideline before he was caught by number 4 on Lenape, Ray Reed.
And it looks like Franklin is going to be the running back on this play.
Yeah, he's deep in the backfield behind McClure, set up in the pistol, as he's been all day on multiple occasions.
Oh, they're going to go the motion with Nasir, maybe just trying to throw off Lenape. Because it still goes to Franklin, he's stopped for a loss of 2.
Yeah, Lenape's just going to send the blitz on a lot of their guys right now, knowing that the run's going to be coming. And now with another timeout from Lenape, they're out of timeouts now with 1:50 left in the game. This is a huge 3rd down.
Yo, if Augustin gets the first down here, this game will be over. Lenape needs a huge stop here to increase their record to 6-1. And Augustin, if they get this first down, they will increase their record to 4-3.
Good chance out of getting his guys together. One more big play here needed for the Hermits.
It looks like Franklin and Kanye are coming out of the game here. They're going to likely go to the reverse with McClure and Nasir.
Yeah, as you've seen in all the game, they've been bringing Selby and they have been bringing Hill across the formation, either giving it with him in the sweep or letting McClure work with his legs.
Yeah,
now it is 3rd down, and we will see what's about to happen.
Nasir coming in motion. And McClure's going to keep it. Running up the middle, and he's stopped just short.
About a yard
One
short.
yard shy of the first.
Yeah, about 1 yard shy. What are the Hermits going to do now on 4th down?
It looks like Nasir wants to keep the offense on the field.
Yeah,
Looks like he wants the ball for the first down.
Yeah, Nasir's been calling for the ball today. As he's been looking to make plays. He made one of the biggest plays of the game with that receiving touchdown earlier to take the lead for the Hermits.
Yeah, earlier on they were struggling to get him involved in the passing game, so they started implementing this reverse read option. And it's been working very well for Augustin.
Yeah, him on the jet sweeps as well as Selby, and then McClure taking it himself. Just a mix of everything. And then when they go back to the 2-back formation with Sims and Udo, they've been getting a sufficient amount of yardage through that too.
And Augustin is going to call the final timeout of this game as they're now out. Looks like they're just going to be discussing what they're going to do on this 4th down, whether they'll go for it or punt and try and pin, let it be back deep in their own territory.
Yeah, with this timeout, I'm expecting them to go for it now just to figure out what they're going to do. They need 2 yards here. They have a lot of weapons. They have a lot of plays, but these power backs have really proven that they can get these 2 yards throughout this game.
Yeah, I think a give to Kanye would be the best option for St. Augustine here. As he has just, I don't think he's been tackled for a loss yet. He just continues to fall forward and just continues to get through that D line of Lenape.
Yeah, this offensive line has played terrific all day in this matchup against Lenape, looking to make one more big hole for this running back to fit through and get the first down. It is now 4th and 2. Lenape's defense on the field.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go the power set with Franklin and Kanye as Dolson and Kenny check out the game. This is the biggest play of the game right here. Let's see what they do here.
Setting the T set that setting the pistol set that we've seen a lot.
As it looks like Franklin is the running back here. We'll see what happens.
Everybody up on the line for
They
Lenape.
may try and just draw Lenape off sides as they did earlier, but they snap it and give it to Franklin. He's fighting for the first. And it looks like he stopped short. Crushing stop for St. Augustine.
59 seconds left on the
Big play
clock.
for Lenape. Looks like number 72, Ian Camarado, gets in on the stop.
Ian Camarado with the stop there for Lenape. There's now 59 seconds left in the game for Lenape and St. Augustine.
Lenape's going to get the ball at their own 46, trying to drop a miracle drive here. We'll see if they implement the same out routes they've been using all game, which is what I expect. And then at worst, they'll have to, or at best, they'll most likely be looking for a Hail Mary. Long takes a snap, throwing on the outside, and he's got Davis. It's a gain of about 7. Only 4 seconds coming off the clock there on that play.
Yeah, just quick plays now, right, for Lenape right now, trying to drive down the field.
We'll see if they're able to find one of their big playmakers deep, as they did with Coleman and Davis earlier in this game.
Yeah, long step back, snap now. Passing game's been effective all season. Now the Hermits are trying to shut it down now. 55 seconds left.
Coleman and Reed line up the slot. Here goes long back to pass. There's pressure from Augustine by number 22. Third and 3 for Lenape here. Obviously going for it on 4th down if they can't convert here.
Yeah, this is the last chance drive for Lenape, down 1 score. Big game for both teams after coming off of losses last week. Now looking to finish this game out for the Hermits. 3rd and 3.
Augustine defense looking for that one last stop. And like I said earlier, like the only plays they've been giving up are these big plays. And here goes Long, rolling out to his left. Augustine defenders are going down, and he's going to keep it himself and pick up the first.
Yeah, first
getting down inside the 40.
First down for Long, really smart getting out to the edge right there. Moving all the way down, getting out of bounds at about the 40-yard line of the Hermits. There's still 43 seconds left in the clock, but they have no timeouts.
Yeah, every play that Lenape has to get out of bounds here to stop the clock. And Augustine also has no timeouts, but they obviously wouldn't be calling him here. Comes Long taking the field again. See which one of the receivers they try and get the ball to here. They got Coleman, Davis, Ray Reed, and Dixon all lined up out wide, as they have been all game.
Number 5, Dennis Jacquez off the field. They have a lot of defensive backs out there right now.
Augustine sending a rush at him. They almost got to the quarterback, and that pass is dropped by Coleman.
Great rush there by number 22, Lenny Dolson. Getting the long right as he threw it. Threw a little too short for number 1, Coleman. It is now 2nd down and 10.
Franklin Sims, the running back for Augustine, also getting in on the pressure there. Haven't seen much of him on the defensive side, but he's getting the quarterback here late. 2nd and 10 here for Lenape. 39 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, this clock really slowly moving as Lenape's trying to play as conservative as possible in a short time situation.
Same formation we've been seeing all game from Lenape.
The Rowdies up
Asher
here.
Jenkins coming in on the rush. Long is able to avoid the pressure, and he's running up the middle. They're going to have to spike this ball quickly.
Yeah, time is slipping away under 30 seconds now. Lenape trying to get to the line.
No, they're just going to go for it. They're just going to run a normal play. They're not spiking it. Long looking to the coach.
20 seconds left in the game now. Lenape taking
3rd and 3 for Lenape. Here comes Asher Jenkins up the middle. Long completes the pass over the middle. Number 13, he's tackled. That's Dixon over the middle. He's tackled at the 10. There's 10 seconds left in this game.
Lenape getting to the line.
Long slamming it. They're spiking it.
There was 11 seconds left in this game. Inside the red zone, Lenape setting up. Big tackle there, but McClure saving the touchdown by Lenape.
Yeah, Dixon was able to avoid that first tackle, and he got in front of the safeties, but McClure was able to make the stop.
Dixon, a hidden figure coming into this game, has proved to be a big factor throughout many very key points of this game, having multiple receptions along the sideline, and that big one breaking loose, getting into the red zone.
Yeah, this game has come down the wire here. Lenape's got the ball at the 10. They're going to be looking for the end zone here.
Yeah, first down now in the red zone. Lenape's going to set up. Receivers out wide on both sides.
Lenape's got 3 receivers on one side of the field, and Long's just going to roll out that way, but there's pressure from number 22, and he gets a sack.
And that is the game.
That's likely going to end the game here. Lenape's trying to snap it. There's not going to be enough time left. The game's over. Lenny Dolson with the sack for the win for St. Augustine. Incredible play by St. Augustine. Lenny Dolson getting in for the game-winning sack.
The pressure got to Long, and he was sacked down. No timeouts left for Lenape. Game is over. St. Augustine will improve to 4-3 on the season, while Lenape will drop their second in a row, going to 6-2.
Long almost sailed his feet here, but Lenny Dolson tripped him up just enough to bring him down for the sack. Incredible play. Heartbreaking loss for Lenape. Huge win for St. Augustine
Down to the
to end the
wire.
season.
Lenape almost making the comeback there. Down 27-13 under 4 minutes. Great heart by Lenape there, but great determination as well by this Hermits team.
That was a great game played by both sides. Came down to the very last play, as Dixon was able to break away for that huge catch at the end, and then the big sack from Lenny Dolson.
Yeah, everybody. Tonight, with the final score being 27-20, we've seen great offense from both sides of these teams. Great defensive plays, including many crucial sacks by this Hermits defense tonight.
Yeah, St. Augustine was able to get their run game going late and early in this ball game, as Lenape was unable to get anything going on the ground. But their big plays just were the key point that got them the victory here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank our sponsors real quick before we go on the broadcast. First, our sponsor, Ottinger Golf Club. Second, Benjamin F. Edwards and Company. Third, Barbera and Rich Financial Services. Premier Orthopedics. 99.9 Pop FM. Proof Production. Atlantic Medical and Imaging. The Law Office of Clark and Fox. IWM3 Welding, Manufacturing and Mechanical. Toyota of Vineland. Richland Carpet and Flooring. NMR Events. And I would also like to thank all of St. Augustine's Hermits Athletics, especially Hermits Broadcasting, Aiden Pullman on the camera, Ethan Busher controlling the computer for the game.
And we'd like to thank Hermits football for this great season they provided, even with everything going on with COVID. They still provide us with a great season, finished with a 4-3 record to end off the year. Excellent season by St. Augustine. And as we said earlier, they keep the winning season streak alive as they finish the year 4-3 with a big win over Lenape, who finishes their season at 5-2.
Once again, thanking all of Hermits Athletics. We say goodbye to the booth for Hermits football. Till next year. I'm Ryan Morango. I'm here with John Rakowitz. And thank you, everybody.